welcome back for another time. Only time this week, the Montreal Canadiens host tonight the Columbus Blue Jacket at the Bell Center, where maybe I'm nobody there again. But it is what it is. This is the last game of Montreal Canadiens, I believe, this week before the All-Star game. So we'll be interesting to see a lot of news around the Montreal Canadiens today. First of all, the Montreal Canadiens going to have two new players on the roster tonight. The veteran number 41 going to play his first game of the season. Paul Biron, Paul. The Tipolo is going to be back in the lineup tonight with another Le Petit, the Brendan Gallagher is back in the lineup, the number 11 for the Montreal Canadiens. So great to have two veterans inside our team. We're going to see what they look like. 6:15, about 45 minutes ago, we saw Carey Price and the press conference for the Montreal Canadiens. I wish I have a lot of things to tell you about Carey Price, but it is what it is, right? So you wish, you hope he will be back this year. He will see what the knee look like, and he will go from there. That's pretty much in the 8 seconds I can resume the 15 minutes of the press conference, maybe 20 minutes about different questions, about different people, about that. So we'll be interested what is next for Carey Price. But until then, other than the fact we saw him live, and he's still alive, Carey Price. So that's what happened about his case. So look, this is maybe will be interesting to see Montreal tonight, and how many we'll go to start with a goaltender. Hopefully the goaltender we're going to get tonight is going to play 60 minutes. That's pretty much it. But the big news of the Sunday Fun Day, of course, you are talking about this, the football. And honestly, I didn't watch a lot. So I don't watch football a lot, and I didn't watch. So you tell me who win, congratulations for the winner. And the way they win, congratulations for the winner. And the winner of the Super Bowl. Awesome. This is your team. I wish you happiness with your team. Unfortunately, I wish I have a big news to tell you what happening and the way did that, everything on that. I cannot tell you that. But we are going to talk about the Montreal Canadiens. This is all about. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to click on the like. That'd be great. And we're going to be back again tomorrow at 12 o'clock for another morning skate show. And tomorrow night about the within our tab for warm-up show. Unfortunately, this week I have no game on the program for the Montreal Canadiens, so it's a bit up and down about my live stream, about the game, because Montreal is in a place. So I'm not going to be live every night. I'm going to take a little bit my All-Star week to take a couple of nights off because the situation about the Montreal Canadiens. Because after that, in February, they play 3 games and 4 nights and 6 nights. So it's going to be a busy weeks after that, the next 3 weeks in February. So just want to give you a little bit the schedule of the week. I know tomorrow night I'm not live. I don't think so. Thursday night I'm not live. And what you do during the All-Star game, it depends. Sometimes I go live talking about what's going on, but it's not my favorite weekend during the season, the All-Star game, to be honest with you. I don't know. It's not what I believe it's really real. So it is what it is. We're going to welcome everybody here in the house. We have a few people in the house already. And, of course, we have Mr. Black Fan 97 from the Blackhawks Chicago. Welcome aboard. From Utah, directly from Utah, we have Mr. Ron with Kings 20, number 1 fans of the Los Angeles Kings. And they did it again. They beat the Pittsburgh Penguins by a score 4-3. Pittsburgh, they struggled a little bit the last couple of games, and the Kings, they have an amazing, great trip like Vegas on the road. They did very well against the East team, to be honest with you. In our top, of course, is always here. We'll welcome you, Mr. In our top.
You are awesome.
Yes, Miss Kelly, she's back in the house tonight. Thanks for joining us tonight. Mr. Renault is back also. Thank you, Mr. Renault, to be back with the Montreal Canadiens, with the Hockey Nation Show. Mr. Jose Duarte, directly from New York, join us tonight. Hopefully you're doing well. Your health is getting better, and you will find a way to get out the snow. I think you have a lot of snow on the eastern part of the. And Mr. Kevin with Christian and Keaton. They are in the house directly from Toronto, Ontario. Toronto Maple Leaf. I'm sick today. I have a horrible. Sorry to hear that, Mr. Blackhawks. How's your wife's doing? Hopefully she's recovery. And your Hopper and Joshua, how are they all doing right now? Hopefully you're going to have a speed recovery. And that's the best. Unfortunately, this happening a lot during the winter. The flu is always there. Mr. The Scout, Mr. Alexis Dubuc is back with the Montreal Canadiens, the Hockey National Show. Always a pleasure to see you, Mr. Kevin. Thanks for joining us tonight. What about Mr. Patrik Laine? He is with us. I tried to catch up with the game. Caulfield in, no. Only Biron and Gallagher, Mr. Patrik Laine. What is all the other team want Miracek? We heard that today. About that, is Biron the lineup? Yes, sir. Mike Zuck is back tonight. Hit that likes. The San Jose Sharks score. San Jose have a good trip also. They lost a bad game yesterday, San Jose, but we have to give credit to them. They're still hanging there against the Carolina Hurricane. Bengal tonight is Caulfield is no. Patrick Caulfield is not here. Nat. Welcome back, Nat. Go Abs, go. Hopefully, Nat, you're doing well. I think you have a cold or something, or you got your booster. I'm not remembering that what you have, but hopefully your day is doing well, your family is doing great, and you're ready for your week. Nat, she's a really great worker. She work hard. She have a big heart for her family, so glad to having you aboard, Nat, tonight. Garfield should be back to American Hockey League. Zeph Lacab is in the house. Look like Montembeault is back now. I put Primo, but Montembeault is back. So that's a big news. Patrik Laine, Caulfield is in. That's glad to hear that. I did not know that. So, it's happened sometime. They surprise you. But Biron start already right there. I'm going to put Primo right there. Going to put Monday right here. There we go. Monday is back. We're going to drop the puck right away, guys. I apologize. It looked like the game start right now. And the puck go, Biron recover the puck while dump the puck behind Wawrinski. Pardon for the puck with Biron play with Anderson and Jake Evans tonight. Pitlick looked like he changed the line. Now, Evans tried to battle a puck and unfortunately, Kid doesn't par Romanov, but the puck go for Columbus. Columbus coming in on the offensive zone. Shoot the puck, missed the net by Romanov. His stick, the puck go behind Romanov, battle for the puck with Karyavanov. The point for the net. She opportunity for the Columbus Blue at jacket, but unfortunately, it cannot shoot. The puck go behind the net, shoot all the way up to the blue line. Intercept by B. And Bain put in the back door. Shoot the puck. Primo make a save with the blocker. Go back on the left side for the Columbus Blue Jacket. The turn around to under the side in front of Romanov. Romanov pinch in the corner. Recovery went up on the Montreal Canadiens. Biron. Get the puck outside the zone in front of Anderson. Slide. And Wawrinski recover the puck. Wawrinski by himself. Dumping the puck to the left side. We have to restart right away by Romanov. Intercept by Lehkonen. Drop the puck to Toffoli. Toffoli dumping the puck to the left side. And Korpisalo make a save with the glove. Yeah, no rebound. That's what happened. That's the first shot of the Montreal Canadiens tonight. We welcome everybody. Tonight, welcome back to be a part of the live stream play-by-play with the Hockey Nation Live Show. And the coach FRENCHY is in the house. 10-4 Suzuki 1-0 in our tap. Goal, Rangers. Le but. I'm behind completely here. why the game is behind. Montreal just scored. I don't know why. The internet with ESPN is behind. I apologize for that one over there. They just scored. So I'm right now at 17:58 with the internet. ESPN sometimes struggle with the TSN when the game is in Canada, and it is what it is. So I'm at 17th minute and 45 seconds at that moment, and the puck turn around by the Columbus Blue Jackets. They are coming down, dumping the puck to the left side, and then Montembeault intercept the puck. That's what we have at that moment. And Thunder Strike is in the house. Thunder! Welcome back. About that, 17:34. I'm about, thank you, Toronto did an amazing job yesterday, Kevin. J'ai bâti mon équipe avec Evan's coach. Awesome. Congratulations. Good evening, Mr. Dan. Whoop. Expliquer how can I get Canada, Mr. Zeph. I live in Florida. So that's the problem about that one over there. I cannot get TSN. I cannot get NHL TV, ESPN, black out you completely. That's the reason behind my voice behind. So the Arrow going to win 3-1. Kelly said, awesome to hear that. Hi, Coach Ellen Kiev. She's back in the house. Go back all the way back to Columbus. Columbus recovered the puck when I was coming in the neutral zone. Go in the first inside, kick out the puck, shoot the puck. Montembeault make another save. That's a great shot and a great opportunity for Montembeault. And then make another save about that. Nation Carter French Fusozo. You made behind your payment to ESPN. I don't know. Possible. I don't know what's going on, honestly. It's because when you have a couple of, I don't know. Honestly, I don't have no clue. I wish I know. The puck he just dropped by the linesman. Just give you an idea. Suzuki on the face-off, face to Jenner, and Suzuki won the puck face-off, going the puck outside the zone. I'm at 16:30 right now. 16:30 that moment about that. The puck tried to get out the zone by Romanov. Romanov's controlling the puck. He used the puck on the side, dumping the puck all the way up by the Bongvis. Bovis go DDD to Wawinski, dumping the puck right away. Cannabis coming to the puck. And a but Patrik Laine. Voilà. Oh, voilà a goal right away. The Columbus Blue Jacket at their fourth shot of the night. The Patrik Laine score. We have a turnover over there, Romanov there, and Montembeault was not very good. Hello, newbie for you. Welcome aboard. François Pitt, welcome back. Zeb, ben accord avec toi. Roger Delaney, welcome everybody. We have right now the 4 line for the Montreal Canadiens. Pilic play with Pesada tonight. Pesada's coming and drop the puck behind. Recovery right now by the Columbus Jacket. Battle with Poland. Now on the 4 line, we have Poland, Pesata, and Pitlick. Pitlick is one of the most offensive players, but he's not good enough to play on the first 3 line for Dominic Charme. We have to put back on the 4 line. Dominic Charme. And again, great play from Moppet to make the blue line an offside. And Moppet doing well so far. C'est pathétique comment que le Canadien joue. Also, yes, I agree with you, Alexei. Also, at the end, the opposition score happen every time. YouTube, come when next time Zubi come and join the intermission, so you're not going to score. Pas fort, mon ami. Ben d'accord avec toi, mon Jeff, sur le shot comme ça. Patrik, en hors-jeu, pourquoi il joue? Great question for Dominic Charm. What did you get back to again? I don't know. No clue. Bain playing shot the back door to under side. Recovery went out by the Columbus Blue Jacket. Keep the puck deep in the zone. The battle with Hoffman and Dauphin. Dauphin went out, pass the puck to Mopet. Mopet to Dauphin. Dauphin looking, shoot the puck. Korpisalo make a save. And puck recovered by Wawrinski. Wawrinski try to get a puck to zone. Reset by the Montreal Canadiens. Finally, the puck go to under the side. Columbus struggle right now, but finally they find a way to get out of the zone. The puck back on the blue line, going back to the under side. And shoot by Columbus. Montembeault make a save, rebound by the Montreal Canadiens between Anderson, stop at the blue line, the Columbus keep the puck in the zone, finally back to Anderson. Anderson's control the puck all the way, 1 versus 1, and on the backhands, go around the net, Korpisalo go wrap up and recover by the Montreal Canadiens, the blue line, dumping the puck behind Jake Haven with Anderson on the ice with Paul Biron. The puck go back to Biron, I believe, drop the puck au Glagu, back to Anderson, shoot the puck. Intercept par Columbus, the puck change the direction. Anderson could not keep the puck in the zone. The puck go all the way behind Montembeault. Glagu recover the puck, chasing by Domi. The puck chased by Columbus, a great forechecking on Montreal Canadiens, but the puck go all the way on the defensive side. They regroup by Columbus. The puck go left and right. Talking right now, chasing by Glagu and the Columbus players. Ballon behind the net, change the direction by Glagu. The puck go to Toffoli. Toffoli control the puck, coming to a neutral zone at the red line. Kick out the puck to Romanov. He shoot the puck over the glass. The puck go all the way in the corner. Battle between Lehkonen, recover the puck, try to get to Chariot. Change by the Domi. Domi drop off the Laine. Laine with the puck, dumping the puck behind the Romanov. Romanov recover the puck, they reset. Romanov now drive the puck behind to Chariot. Chariot, long stretch pass in the zone. Intercept right now by Lehkonen and Suzuki. And Gallagher, I'm sorry about that. Gallagher is on the ice. The puck go to the left side by the Columbus Blue Jackets coming on the offensive side. Change the direction of the Ashmark looking and drop the puck. Is a nice thing. Cycling. Offensive Montreal dumping the puck all the way zone with going to be 11-10 to go at the first period. We have both teams score 1 goal tonight after 13-11 remaining at the first period. The score is 1-1. The shot of 5-4 right now advantage the Columbus Blue Jacket. Thanks for joining us tonight. Don't forget to click on the likes. That'd be awesome. And that's what we had at that moment. Charge! Welcome back, Mr. Luke from British Columbia. Puck winning by Tampa Bay, by Columbus, shoot the puck in front of the net. No chance to reach Montembeault. Laine recover the puck in the corner. Try to play the puck all the way up. Turn around by Voracek. Voracek in front of the net. Montreal finally get a puck. Gallagher looking. Long stretch pass in the neutral zone. Don't peep on the Montreal Canadiens. Suzuki, but finally the puck go back. All the way up to under the side for the Columbus Blue Jacket, and Hoffman drop the puck behind. We'll go to Hoffman to the neutral zone, skating right now. Hoffman control the puck, keep the puck for himself, shoot the puck, hit the skate of the Columbus, and they go over Korpisalo, and the Columbus try to get the puck out, and finally they did. They are coming out 2 versus 2, dumping the puck behind Montembeault, chasing right now by Kulak. Kulak went out, but the puck go back to Montreal Canadiens, rim the puck around the border. It's Hoffman back to Chariot, I believe, and go to under the side. The puck goes stay in the zone for the Montreal Canadiens. Columbus apply some pressure. Chariot try to get the puck in for the Kulak. Kulak went out, lose the puck, but all now we have Columbus make some pressure on the Montreal Canadiens. Finally, Chariot tip the puck by the winger, and the puck go all the way out. Now Columbus regroup, and they try to get the puck behind Montembeault, intercept the puck, drive the puck to Mopet. Mopet use the break out to the board, and you know what happening. The puck go to the Columbus, Korpisalo, and they have to reset. And the puck turn around by Columbus. Two teams have a really difficult time to have some kind of the play, right? Pass with the hands at that moment. We have a face-up at the neutral zone. Montreal Canadiens create that. Anderson come back, and was Nardo. Biron and Gali come back, should help a little. François cannot blame the guy. The Bengals, there we go. Welcome back, Mr. Whitey. We have a TV timeout that one that comes about my pet. You know what happening coach saying about I know, in our top. Raleigh Holiday. Wow, Raleigh, long time ago. We have a TV timeout. We have to wait. Well. Andrew Ford is back in the house. We have also Nicolas Como. Welcome back, Nicolas. The Star just scored a goal at 1-0. Congratulations for the Star. Let's get 50. They are long term, but I call it off on no more better. They are fishing. I agree with Lake should be on the 4 line. Yeah, Mark. Thanks to be joining us, Raleigh, by the way, and Mr. Ron Moore have to go today. It's again, it's a bottom 6 player. Try to find a way to stay in the NHL. But what a shot today when he scored his goal for the Kings. So, we have to give credit. They just score a goal like this. F. Kersey. Did you see Did you see the goal? Is it Montembeault? What? What the heck is that? Roslovic, yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's time to watching bowling. Montembeault. Wow. Look at the pass by Montembeault. I don't know, guy. I don't know what to tell you. Wow. Why? For the net, par le Montreal Canadiens, Chariot control the puck. We have a delay penalty for the Columbus Blue Jacket. We are going to be 6 versus 5. You're going to reset 10:42 to go in the first period. Chariot is going to hiding behind 6 versus 5. Delay penalty for the Columbus Blue Jacket. Chariot control the puck. I don't know what he's doing right now. They go back to Suzuki, come the puck to the left side to Toffoli. Toffoli kick out the puck to the blue line. Go back to Chariot. Chariot keep the puck back to Romanov. Romanov's looking. Back in behind the net. Romanov to Romanov. Romanov to Toffoli. Back to Toffoli and shot the net. Shot for the net. Interception now by Toffoli. Back to Romanov to Chariot. Chariot set up. Back to the left side. Gallagher shoot the puck. One set. And Columbus going to be on the penalty box. And the Montreal Canadiens going to take advantage of the first power play for them tonight. They're going to be 1-0 at that moment. Kevin, I don't know. My schedule is really different this week. But I will do my best to do 1 or 2 games if they play. I have no clue the schedule also. I only see opponent score, never the abs. Yes, that's not a problem to me. There'll be no way I was dreaming. You saw watching the abs this year, then I agree with you. Well, the back being Montembeault. It's my pet Ernie. I don't know why now, Coach. What one of the 3 straight 3 months ago? Congratulations so much. Not tap, Charlotte. Thank you so much. 1-0 Dallas. As soon as open up, sit with them, believe. Oh wow, Petri GV. Welcome back, Mr. GV. You should put Primo and second. Not on the second mark. Is going to be happen right away, right here. Talk about the Muppet. Did you see the pass for Muppet? All right. I'm going to take his name. I would take Montebo's name out. Unbelievable. I don't know what to tell you guys. Shot side blocker, best play to score, Renault. Yeah. Wow. Now we have a penalty. Suzuki. I don't know. Tell you, Mark. Everything, every decision he take, it's just again everything. 4-4 for 1 minute, and then we're going to advantage the Columbus, the puck winning by the Montreal Canadiens. The puck go by Kulak. Kulak ran the puck to under side. He's back on the ice, number the Muppet. And of course, he make a mistake, but we're going to use Muppet. That's why I don't understand. Why they leave? Why they never punish him? Why did not punish him? Luke Simpson, welcome aboard. Zeph. 2-1 Canes and Luke 4-7. Shoot for the blue line. The puck rebound in front of the net. Another shot for Columbus Blue Jacket. Reset right now to the corner. Columbus attack right now. Max Domi with the puck. Domi looking. Keep the puck for himself. Bring the puck back on the zone behind Primo. Primo intercept. And the puck go to Kulak, I believe. Intercept right now. Petri, a difficult time to accept the forecheck. Gave the puck all the way up to the blue line by Jake Evans. Jake Evans comes back. Shoot the puck. Miss the net. Of course, Korpisalo make a save. Shoot the puck. Great play by the save by Jake Evans. Back to Toffoli, I believe. No, it was Lehkonen. Power play now for the Columbus. They are coming down on 4, attacking right away. Laine pass the puck to the side. The puck jump over the stick of Jenner. The puck by Voracek closing the puck. Stop at the blue line by Laine. Laine to Wawrinski, I believe. Shoot the puck. Primo make a save. Maybe miss the net. Finally, the Montreal Canadiens try to get the puck all the way down with 20 seconds remaining on the power play. 7:30 to go, and the first period is 3-1 Columbus. The puck go to the left side, kick out by the Columbus to set up the breakout, or set up the power play. The puck go behind the net. Montreal intercept the puck par Romanov. The puck is show on the neutral zone. We have a possible high stick by the Montreal Canadiens. The puck will be deep zone. We have the power play is done. That's what we had at that moment. Both teams have 8 shots. At that moment, we have another TV timeout. Black, my wife said, thanks for sending your prayer to your appreciate get better. You're not a problem, Black Ox. Tell her also she is.
You are awesome.
Yes, she is. Thank you so much. Thanks as the higher pass player, you get a pass coach. Yeah, I agree with you, Renault. Jeremy N. back in the house tonight. Samuel Kaufman back in the house. Welcome aboard. I'm not sure about that. Samuel, I hope the best for him. tomorrow we have a couple of games on the schedule. Conche pour toi demain. Ouais, pas vraiment. J'arbitre demain soir, Alexis. While Kevin, things are going just right. Montreal is like to leave a couple of the rate, then they would be doing better. Jose, I think Av should go for Domi. What do you think, Coach? No. We got Domi before, and unfortunately, then Domi is really not good inside the locker room, unfortunately. I think you have better player you can look around than for the Montreal Canadiens. Not really, buddy. Every game is almost lost about that. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Don't forget to click on the lights. We have a TV timeout at that moment. It's Nick Suzuki score for Montreal Canadiens, by the way. Suzuki. Toffoli is out. We're going to pat the score. Puck went out, get out of the zone par le Montreal Canadiens. Columbus reset. They're going to dump the puck all the way, but intercept. Columbus coming, shoot the puck. Hit the but! Turnover. Turnover. Andrew Force 2-0. The star. Awesome. Chinakhov score for the Columbus. Chinakhov, the rookie. Wow. It's going to be a long night. Yes. They did. Domi would be inexpensive than a bill. Well, obviously, you do this the first night, the first time to play again. And I don't know if they do it again, but Biron recover the puck and bring the puck behind the Columbus Blue Jacket, the goaltender. And then Columbus get out of the zone. They are coming now. Laine control the puck. Laine try to get the puck around the board. Romanoff and Laine around. Anderson cannot catch the puck. The puck keep by the Columbus Blue Jacket. Around is Nyquist. Nyquist bring the puck back to Primo and Romanoff. A long pass back in the neutral zone by Biron. Biron try to get the puck out by the Montreal Canadiens. We have 6 minutes to go at the period. Wow, another impressive first period. Mark another shot side blocker goal. I think it was a 5-0 Renault, but I could be wrong. It's hard to see that about that. Another 7-8 goal again. Game François Pitt. And you Freddy move, Alexi. I don't know why they would about that. You're right. I was watching the Muppet Show. The 5-0 to be said. Go again in space. Kelly thinks Manchester saved the lead yesterday. Double shift Muppet down. You can do it. The puck ran out behind the net. Korpisalo. The puck get out the zone. The good news for the Avs, they have nobody in the crowd, so they don't get booed. So, but we can do this for them. This for Muppet. Korpisalo right now, recover the puck, send the puck. Oh! Columbus make a big mistake right there. The puck stay in the zone, but finally the puck get out by Roslovic. Roslovic long stretch pass. Intercept par le Montreal Canadiens. Columbus now exchange the puck with Montreal. And finally go to Gallagher. I believe a dumping the puck behind Korpisalo. Chasing by Hoffman. And the Columbus recover the puck with 4:34 to go at the first period. The score is 4-1. Pitlick dump the puck at the deep zone, keep the puck for himself, got the puck inside, shoot the puck, another great shot by the Montreal Canadiens. Again, who control this? It's Pitlick, but not good enough to play on the top 9. Anyhow, that's another story. The puck recovered by the Montreal Canadiens is shoot by Pesada, I believe. The puck go to left side by the defenseman. The Columbus going to be on icing. No, it will be on Montembeault, and we have a whistle at that moment. We are at 4:01 to go at the first period. We have another TV timeout. A lot of TV timeout tonight at Montreal. $2-0 Dallas. Thank you for the information. Boston struggle tonight. Montreal need a second goal in this period. See they want a chin run. Well, it's time for the shot. Kelly, I think, bending and the players save the game. Pitlick at top 6. I don't know, but the way they use him tonight. They did the Jose number check. The puck go outside the zone. By the Columbus Blue Jacket, I think it's Bain. Drop the puck all the way, and by the Columbus behind Primo. Reset by the Columbus, reset the puck, and they try to battle the puck. Jake Evans used the board to bring to Lehkonen. Finally, Hoffman down the puck in the stand where I have nobody, honestly. What possible, Alexei? I think so too, Jose. That's why I'm a little bit surprised by the decision. But again, can we put 2 goalie? Sky Hard, welcome back, buddy. And Dixon also, welcome back, Dixon. Glad to hear you, to hear that, Blackhawks and Harper. Hopefully, you're ready to rock and roll. You week of school. Shum is a mastermind. Cannot question his genius. Mark can put my pit in the net. François Pitlick deserve first line. Renault. Thanks for joining us, Sky Art, tonight. Hopefully, your weekend was great. Some people live in the east of the USA, or maybe, and that's maybe we didn't see Sly is over the snow over his head, and at that moment, a lot of snow from Maine and Massachusetts and all this area. They got storm of the snow. Wish everybody safe. Pitlick should be stay with Anderson Evans. I agree with Luzef, and he gave the job at Biron, and he moved out to Toffoli with Suzuki, and he put Gallagher. Another, I did not listen to you for the game. I got 8-2. Forgot 6. Do you think Price is sitting in the box thinking I need to be in the net? I don't know, honestly, what he's thinking. Was not too impressed by the press conference anyway. So we'll see what's happening. Now the Columbus attacking behind the net of the Primo. The puck go to the left side. Win battle by the Columbus. Shoot from the puck for Laine. Miss the net completely. Puck go to the other side. Recovery again by Columbus. Jenner go to the back door. Reset right now by Laine. And they go all the way to blank. Shoot the puck. Miss the net. And the puck go outside the zone by the Montreal Canadiens. Long stretch pass behind. Go behind Jake Evans go a good check behind the net. The Columbus recovery went out by Boukvis. Boukvis back to the left side. Go DDD to Kravikov, I believe. Now the puck go outside the zone by the Columbus Blue Jacket. Long stretch pass behind Primo. Primo intercept the pass. Looking to go around. Pass to Kulak. Kulak lose the ball. The puck in front of the net. To underside. Intercept right now by the Columbus. Columbus get the puck around to Kulak. Someone battle. A cross-checking went out by Voracek. And with Kulak, we have a battle in front of the net. Not a happy camper by the Columbus Blue Jacket. Voracek, Primo McKenna save. And a great check by Kulak. Hit the likes. You want to sit on first? I forgot you were there drunk. Yes, possible the best way to go tonight. I think Price thinking to hit me. Listen to coach, but don't tell him. Dano has 10 goals, 13 assists. That's a great ice cream. Does not sound good. You want the salon by McField. All right. We have a face-off at the right side of the Primo Roslovic. With Dauphin. Now Dauphin plays center tonight. Here we go. Muppet with the puck. Use the board to give out all the way puck to Columbus. The puck go behind the net. Pesada right now. No, it's Hoffman. So Hoffman is on the ice with Dauphin and Gallagher. Now Toffoli is back. So Dauphin, Ligara. For the net. One timer, good shot. Korpisalo make a save, I believe. The puck go to another direction. Recovery went out by Jeff Petrie. Petrie protect the puck. Intercept by the Columbus Blue Jacket. Turn around. Of course, the puck go in front of the net. Gallagher hit, but no chance right there. The puck go in the corner. Battle between Gallagher and Domi. The puck intercept by Jeff Petrie. Lob the puck all the way in the neutral zone. Reset for the Columbus Blue Jacket. We are right now at 1 minute at the end of the period. It's 13 shot for the Columbus, 10 for Montreal Canadiens. Now Montreal's attacking went out 2 versus 2. They down the puck in the corner. Recovery by 245 in front of the net. The puck go change the direction. Ramenev pinch the puck deep in the zone. And finally, the puck go outside the zone. Too far for Ramenev. Lob the puck. No icing. The puck go deep for the Columbus. The puck all the way down in the neutral zone. They receive the puck in the middle. And they are coming on the offensive side. The puck go back to Chinakhov. Intercept by Ramenev. Ramenev right now use the board to get the puck outside the zone. Too far from the Montreal Canadiens. We have 20 seconds to go. And the Columbus controlling the puck all the way down to Chinakhov. Bring the puck to the left side. And they go to reset. En regroupe par le Columbus Blue Jacket. Both vests with the puck, throwing the puck all the way back par le Columbus Blue Jacket. I think it was Jenner, I believe. The puck go behind the net. Primo intercept the puck. But now Columbus recover the puck. The puck go outside the zone. It's going to be the end of the first period. This is the end of the end. After 20 minutes to play, the Columbus Blue Jacket 4, the Montreal Canadiens 1. The shot of 13 for Columbus, 10 for the Montreal Canadiens. Nick Suzuki opened up at 119 at the beginning of the game. Score is 9 of the season. Lehkonen and Toffoli got an assist. But 2 minutes later, honestly, 2 minutes and 33 seconds later, Patrik Laine, 7 of the year, with Nick Wist and Kavikov got an assist. And then 1 minute, less of 1 minute later, Roslovic score is 7 of the year also. We have an assist on that one. And then we have Robinson on short-ended at 10-11. So the Columbus score, honestly, 3 goals, but 2 goals almost in 2 minutes. No assisted. Well, honestly, that assist should be at the Muppet. And finally, the rookie Chinakhov score is 5th of the year at 13-14. No assist. That's the last goal of the period. And again, this period is complete, and it's a 4-1 for the Columbus. And finally, also, both teams have a power play, but both teams did not score. That's resume another period of the Montreal Canadiens. We can talk about a little bit about Montreal if you are. Zamu, welcome aboard. Thanks for joining us tonight, Mr. Zamu. I missed a lot of things here. Dauphin au centre de la deuxième, Alexis said. Wild 1-0. Thank you for the update. Minnesota 1, Islanders 0. Thank you. One is Alan is back. Clinton, welcome aboard. From last week, Clayton, when they gave the result of the test for Jake Allen, Jake Allen's going to be out for 8 weeks, so expect him 7 more weeks, honestly. That's what happened. Man, Montreal needs to start pay us to watch every game. It's a bidding. Yeah, Dixon is really a little bit hard to watching, to be honest with you. It is what it is, but honestly, it's not fun at that moment. Petri, tu vas rester sur le banc pour le reste de la partie. My niece always put me down to be. Salut, Yamo Vertanen. The Abs season just get worse or better. Yes, I agree with you. Not looking good. I think the Abs should never score the first goal. They always great cream afterward. Honestly, Zeph, I can understand your statement, but I think it's not matter. Always get 2 uncontested breakaway. Mark, we taste on the way a lot. Nicolas Goboni Bono, welcome back. Wall 2-0. Thank you so much. We'll put a second goal there. Try to catch up with all the comments, guys, so I can be alert. We taste on but love okay the people. Jose. Denis Rodrigue, welcome aboard, Denis. Merci d'être ici. Oui. Une saison à oublier. T'as bien raison, mon ami. Malheureusement, c'est la situation. The app not fun to watch anymore. Dan, I agree. It's a long season for you, coach, with all the bad results. It's all right, Manny, not a problem. The best you are coming here. That's the beauty of what we do. So thanks to be a part of this, and many, and thanks to sharing with us. Erickson, AK, bye to be left. Have a good night to be. We're only big fun with our Key Live Hockey National show. That's what we are at that moment. Coach, the word is out. Team 1 Merachek. Do you know the team? I don't know, honestly, Jose, who is looking for Merachek. I'm a little bit surprised about that. I don't know what Toronto are going to get in return. I think Campbell does not deliver the perfect performance at that moment. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Can Carl Dubas can get Marc-André Fleury at Chicago, send Marechek over there? I don't know. Steve Pouliot in the house. Yeah, the rumor is there for the last 48 hours, Ozzy, about Marechek. The way I can see this is maybe a drop the salary to open up for a bigger trade. But again, they really believe Campbell is the number one, and they really believe possible Campbell is the one. But I don't know. What they can change, because I think what we at that moment, we need to have at least 2 goaltenders to perform night after night, and at least you have a special goaltender. And I don't know how Campbell is special. After a great start of the first 12 games, he was really solid between the pipe. But then since that, he's become an average in the NHL. So very interesting. I don't know how. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. I know you guys, you love a lot Toronto, and I respect, and I don't say this against whatever is my feeling are. But the way Toronto, I watched more game this year because we do a lot of game Toronto. The way they play, that team right now, I don't know how they can beat Tampa Bay in the Florida Panthers because they gave too many goals. The system right now to go in the playoff, they will have to change because you're not going to get a team only go with an offensive side. They're not going to. It would be impossible to them to beat. I don't see them right now beat Tampa Bay and the Florida Panthers, obviously, and it could be another big blowout or another jab for the fans and for the Toronto Maple Leafs if they cannot get out of the first round of the playoff. Are they really challenging? Again, it's not over yet. We are about 45 games or 44, whatever they are. My point is they will have to find a way to win those kind of games with more tie up, their defensive coverage, the defensive side, to win those games, the 3-2, the 2-1, the 4-3, and not only taking score, go, and they get score, go. So, honestly, they not was lucky. They deserve what they did yesterday. But I believe some kind of team like Tampa Bay would take advantage of Toronto at that moment. So I don't know what is missing overall, but they will have to add some players inside the lineup if they want to go a little bit farther about that. And the big question for me will be, okay, can Jack Campbell can carry on that team all the way? That was my biggest question for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And unfortunately, I'm not good enough to tell you yes or no. So, Dixon, what a pass for the Muppet. Yes, Dixon, another one. And the beauty of this, Dixon, he was back on the ice after that. But the Muppet is the same guy. He was said to the people at the beginning of the year, I'm a leader. I'm really a great leader inside that team. Or the people thinking Petrie was a leader. He's the same guy criticized the coach, Dominic Charm, because he cannot understand the system. It's too complicated, and it's not good enough for Jeff Petrie. But this is the guy, he saw his goaltender got hit last night behind the bench, behind the net by Cashin. That's the Petrie show up in front of Cashin. He said, hey, good job, buddy, because he did not do anything. That kind of players like that, what you saw last night, what he did in front of Cashin, that's the kind of player you should get out and drop him in Laval and trade him and never use the wearing again, a possibility to have wearing a red jersey. You have a 5 player on the ice, cannot jumping on Cashin. You don't have to fight the guys. You know you're going to get beat. At least you can push him. You can tell him, never touch a goaltender. And that's the problem you have, Montreal Canadiens. That's what Trump cannot controlling those players. And that's what Jeff Petrie, the Muppet, is inside that team. That's the reason who they are at that moment. They have no solid team. They're not satisfied. 1% fight Minnesota the last game. What happened? The 6 guys jump on Pesada. That's the difference between a winning team and a losing team, a crappy team, a team like Montreal, when a stupid Muppet like the number 26 right now, he cannot only passing, but also he cannot show his leadership inside that team. That's happening last night when the Cashin hit your Montembeault. And that's what the Montreal is problem right now. He saw the guy behind the bench. He go all the way by this. Everybody wear their jersey. And the first one is Jeff Petrie, the Muppet, like I mentioned to you. If you have some guts, Dominic Charm, you should put Petrie on the stand. And that's what he should be for the rest of the year. He's not happy to be in Montreal. He don't like to be in Montreal. And give to anybody. Wave him if you want to show something can use. You want to control that team. Because with Jeff Petrie, that team is not going to go nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Let's go back a little bit more. I'll ask a couple of comments right now. Maybe bring okay, I'll get that one. Why not try Louis Demerville as a tough defenseman? I like he should be called up. They will talking pick and bring up. John Mesa is on fire. He has 6 points and 2 games in our tap this weekend. Serge Deschanzier, welcome aboard. Serge, thanks for joining us. A great question about Bob Hartley. Bob Hartley have a good, couple of great years in NHL with Colorado, example. He started with Atlanta Thrasher before he went to Colorado, win the Stanley Cup, everything. And then after that, Bob went to Calgary for a couple of years. He went to the Swiss, then he went to the KHL. I don't know he's the right one, Serge. His experience is great, but I'm not sure if the right one. But he can bring his experience in NHL. Is it Montreal better to go with a younger coach like Pascal, Vincent, Groux, or Guy Boucher? That's what the question can use, and Jeff Gordon have to answer. But yes, Arkley is on Richard now, KHL. Is Dobie Pocket Bisson a good prospect, in your opinion? I'm not sure. It's Dobie Pocket Bisson. I'm not sure the name you mentioned, Renaud, about that. What a pass by Petrie, yes, but I think Arkley good choice. I don't say no. I just said what direction Montreal want to go with that. Is it better with them, with a team, with a young team, go with experience or not? Like I said, it's a great question for Serge. Which is below Mizak now? It should be on Serge already. We need a Muppet at Trick Mark. They won the Richard League last season with Arkley. Yes, Yamo, I agree with you. Stop calls, you are stealing my thunder for tomorrow. He could not speak fluent Russian. Serge. Cobrez, Randy Neely. Welcome back, Mr. Randy. Thanks for joining us. Mizak is way ahead of Roy, and they are only 1 year apart of fans' expectation for Josh. Petrie is exactly what Ellen thinking. Like me, you are right then. Trey Petrie right here now. Toby Parker-Bisson would love to take him up at plays. Bien dit, coach Simon Lafleur. Welcome back from Simon. Ben d'accord avec toi, mon François. Nicolas, j'ai hâte de Edmondson revienne. Moi aussi, j'y souhaite beaucoup de. Il y a présentement de la misère, là, mais j'y souhaite la meilleure des chances. Winnie, coach behind the bench. Marc, peux-tu ne devrais pas jouer à Montréal? Ben d'accord avec toi, mon Simon Bardes. Ugly as a great coach. Well, very said, coach. Jose, you're welcome. CA Jacket is like a QM team player. The OHL is another level. Renaud. You told Patrick the team will move him. See, they need to find something that works for both Patrick and the Abs. GV said, thanks for information. Next, let's go to Abs on Cold Frenchy. Thank you, Danny. Bonne deuxième, mon Nicolas. Merci encore une fois de nous faire rappeler ça. Mon Nicolas, toujours pay attention, to nous dire que c'est toujours la deuxième qui s'en vient. Donc, merci beaucoup. RG said scoreboard San Francisco 10, Los Angeles 7 at the halftime. Congratulations. Petrie want to play for the leave in a tap. That'd be funny. I think Roger and Danny are at the Mandarin tonight in a tap. Il n'y a pas que Petrie qui joue. Il y a d'autres joueurs qui sont pour il y a trop de joueurs. Pourquoi toujours en vouloir Petrie? C'est parce à cause de son rôle, Nicolas. Quand tu regardes la façon hier, quand ils ont planté Montembeault, Petrie, c'est le vétéran. Petrie, c'est l'exemple qu'il doit suivre. Petrie, c'est le joueur le deuxième meilleur, le troisième joueur le mieux payé dans l'équipe. Petrie, c'est le joueur qui devrait produire beaucoup plus. Petrie, c'est le joueur qui, avec son sens de leadership, qui n'amène pas l'équipe. Donc, c'est pour ça que Petrie est toujours dans la conversation. Tu ne peux pas rien dire contre Rand Poland, tu ne peux pas rien dire contre Romanov, tu ne peux pas dire contre les jeunes. Ils sont trop jeunes. Mais des joueurs comme lui, c'est le problème. Edmondson does not sell ticket, is missing so much time, it's hard to come back. Personne critique Devorak, mais il joue souvent mal. Ouais, mais il ne joue pas Devorak pour l'instant. Petrie want to go back to Edmonton. Nicolas, non, Marc, je vais te dire pas franchement, il veut jouer aux États-Unis. Mais Dauphin is coming with the puck. When I shoot the puck, Korpisalo make, I thought it was the game. Jesus. Sometimes TSN, il show le replay, il think it's the game. La guerre entre Petrie et Chum a détruit le moral dans le vestiaire. Je ne sais pas, mais Chariot est un vétéran. Oui, mais Nicolas, Chariot, Petrie est supposé d'avoir 5-6 buts, 20 points. Il devrait jouer. Il ne joue pas à la hauteur de son salaire. Donc, c'est pour ça que c'est lui qui est sur la glace hier, quand il s'est fait planter Montembeau. Pourquoi il n'a pas été parlé à Cation? Pourquoi? S'il veut montrer du vétéran, du leadership, c'est sa responsabilité à lui. Donc, c'est pour ça que le problème, c'est lui. C'est Petrie. Petrie et Price are washed up the has-been. Hoffman aussi, c'est un vétéran. Oui, mais il a 7 buts, Mike Hoffman. C'est pas si pire. Il produit au moins un peu. Petrie, il ne produit pas Nicolas. C'est ça qui est le problème. Tu lui donnes 8% de son salaire à lui. On attend que lui produise. Il ne produit pas pantoute. Il joue mal à toutes les fois. C'est un yellow cone on the ice. C'est un joueur qui donne la rondelle tout le temps. Il joue comme un pee-wee. C'est pour ça qu'il y a le problème. C'est un des problèmes. Mais on le paye le mieux. Okay? Puis il s'en fiche. Okay? C'est démoralisant. Donc ça détruit le moral des autres sur le banc. Puis c'est le gars là, présentement qui est dans le coin de la chambre, qui s'en va manger avec ses chums dans l'équipe, puis qui parle contre Dominique Chambre, qui veut sortir de l'équipe, puis il parle juste négatif. C'est comme ça le hockey. OK? C'est un vétéran, c'est une bonne pourrite. En français, là, j'appelle ça une bonne pourrite, puis moi, je l'appelle le mon père. OK? C'est ça, Jeff Petrie. Mais si toi, tu penses que c'est à cause de Dvorak, puis Mike Hoffman, puis c'est, je sais pas, moi, Jake Evans, d'autres joueurs, ben, je respecte ton opinion. Moi, je te dis que Jeff Petrie, présentement, c'est le problème, un des gros problèmes dans l'équipe, à 6,6 millions de dollars. Et il fournit absolument rien. The puck est sorti right now par le Columbus Blue Jacket. We have started the second period of the game. We are about almost 1 minute already done and the second period. Turn around right now by the zone. Kulak, I believe, the puck finally get out of the zone by Bovis. He's going to regroup and send the puck in the neutral zone. Chasing by the Montreal Canadiens behind the net of Primo. First one to recover is the Columbus. Columbus bring the puck to the blank. Shoot the puck by Karyavnov. Shoot in front of Primo. Primo make a save at no rebound. That's what we're at 18:48 to go. I'll see how the Montreal is going to respond for the second period. And Jeff Petrie now lobbed the puck all the way over the Korpisalo, winning the battle by the Montreal Canadiens. First one to recover the puck behind the net, but Columbus react, bring the puck all the way, chasing one out between Voracek and Kulak. The battle is continued between both of them since the beginning of the game. The puck go all the way to the blue line. They go, did he shoot the puck? Primo make a save, rebound. Over the net, great opportunity for Columbus at that moment. The puck go to the middle of the ice by the Montreal Canadiens. Jeff Petrie down the puck all the way, recovery by the Columbus Blue Jacket. They go deep, bring the puck behind the net of the Montreal Canadiens. First one, the recovery is Brett Kulak. Kulak long stretch pass, a neutral zone, reset by the Columbus. Columbus coming to the site. And for the net, wow, good and positive right now. The Montreal just watching the Columbus. They use their speed, dummy right now. Domi bring the puck in the middle to Roslovic, shoot the puck, miss the net, the puck turn around, wrap up by the Columbus. Finally, the Montreal Canadiens get out of the zone and go by all the way by Hoffman, dumping behind Korpisalo, and down the puck to the side by Roslovic, dumping the puck all the way back by Whiteman, I believe, and the puck go turn around. David Savard is going to be out for 8 weeks, by the way, by the Montreal Canadiens. Another bad news for the Montreal, and we have a passing hands. We have to restart for the Montreal Canadiens at the neutral zone. 2-1 Minnesota. Thank you so much about that. Sorry if I cannot follow your conversation and chat. Jeff Chapman, who won under 6 players, the bus, that was Jeff Chapman. Welcome aboard. Danny T is back in the house. Danny is back from the shock. Connor Fournier, welcome aboard. And Mr. It's Only Talk. All right. What, Connor, ben d'accord avec toi. I agree with you. Savoir leave, open the door for new blood is better that way. Renaud said, I, the coach, I, Danny. The puck right now, recovered by Columbus with jacket, but finally Montreal find the puck. Skating right now, keep the puck, shoot the puck. By Gallagher, I believe. The puck go all the way behind the net. Gallagher go to the bench. Columbus lump the puck all the way in front of the defenseman of Montreal Canadiens. Great play, I believe, by Romanoff. The puck go all the way behind of the Korpisalo. We have a whistle for our icing. 16 shot versus 11 at that moment. Brendan Balfour, welcome aboard. Thanks to join us tonight. What do you think of Don Cherry getting rehired? Connor, Mr. Cherry is 87 years old, I believe, or 86 years old. For me, I would say no. But if you feel like he can be the man of the man, I respect your opinion, Connor. As I said, for me, I don't think he's the right person to be hired by any team in NHL. The puck go in front of the net, intercept by the Montreal Canadiens. The puck go outside the zone to all the way back again. Jeff Petrie give the puck to the Columbus Blue Jacket. The pumping the puck now. Jacket's coming into the shoot the puck, and the puck go out. And Chinakhov shoot the puck in the net. We have a reset by the Montreal Canadiens. We have another whistle. Connor, is Don Cherry doing hockey night in Canada again? No. Don Cherry have his own TV show. Face off right now at the right side. Jake Evans win the puck. Jeff Petrie go the reverse. Recovery right now by Chariot, I believe. Puck go outside the zone all the way on the neutral zone or defensive side for the Columbus. They go D to D. Now chasing by the Montreal Canadiens behind the net. And then finally the puck all the way outside the zone. Turn around by the Columbus Blue Jacket. They are on the neutral zone. Controlling the puck. Facing by the Montreal Canadiens right now. They apply some intensity. And we have a whistle at that moment. Paul Biron is on the ice. Connor is down. Cherry is doing okay. Would Claude Loisel be a good head coach? I have no clue. I don't know about Claude Loisel. What he does now, I have no clue. Don Cherry his own podcast now. Here we go then. That's what I'm talking about. Drap phone ringing. All right. The puck went out in the neutral zone. Recovery went out by Columbus. Dumping the puck behind Primo. First one get there is Whiteman. Whiteman trying to get the puck and for Jake Evans. But Roslovic steal the puck. Give the puck to the left side to Columbus. Back in the middle. Shoot the puck. Miss the net completely. The puck go inside the zone. Keep inside the zone. But finally Montreal recover the puck. Turn around by Domi. Domi's coming now and beat the defenseman. Domi's coming in front of the net. Shoot the puck. Over the Primo. Great opportunity for Max Domi. Honestly, Werenski pinched the puck and then Whiteman tried to get the puck outside the zone. Battle with Werenski. Finally, the puck go to under the side. Montreal recovery right now by Lehkonen or by Gallagher. Bring the puck outside by the Montreal Canadiens. Jake Evans led the puck all the way over the defenseman of Columbus Blue Jacket. By Bovis, I believe. The puck go all the way down by the Montreal Canadiens. And they go to reset with Chris Whiteman. Another regroupment for the Montreal. Dumping the puck to the neutral zone. Intercept went out by Montreal. Back to Whiteman. Whiteman neutral zone. Got recovered by Toffoli, I believe. Dumping the puck behind Korpisalo. And Korpisalo bring the puck, ring the puck all the way outside the zone. And Jeff Petrie is going to recover the puck. Reset in front of Primo. Change the direction. Go D to Kolak. Back to Primo went out, Primo to Petri. Petri dumping the puck all the way behind Korpisalo, chasing by Columbus. Werenski ran the puck around, and Fana Kulak lose the puck, and the puck go all the way back in neutral zone. And Jeff Petri is going to looking with the puck, lob the puck all the way to the corner. Possible icing, no icing by the linesman. Now Columbus try to get a puck and intercept by Dauphin. Now battle again the corner, and Columbus go DD, and they're going to get out of the zone and bring the puck behind Primo. Changing new players coming for Brad Lenson, coach. Now the puck, Primo rim the puck around the board. The puck go to Hoffman, and Hoffman kick out to the left side in front of Gallagher, too far from Gallagher. The Columbus control the puck, puis finally still by Dauphin. Dauphin in front of the net, intercept by Columbus. They are coming now. At 3 versus 2, Columbus kick out the puck to the blue zone, shoot the puck, and then hit the stick of Chariot. Chariot ran the puck around the board. The Montreal reset. They are coming back with Hoffman. Romanov joined the play. Romanov keep the control. Leave the push. Hoffman shoot the puck. Korpisalo make a save. Romanov again. Never reach Korpisalo. The puck go deep zone, but Chariot cannot keep the puck in the zone. But dumping the puck, delay offside. But finally, they're going to reset the puck. Columbus large stress pass and a neutral zone. Dumping behind the net of Primo. Primo right now back to Chariot. Chariot control the puck right there. Long stress pass in the zone. The first one to get there is Hoffman. Dumping the puck. Anderson or Toffoli chase for the puck. Unfortunately, not too far for him. Lehkonen, a good check in the 12 zone. Back to Toffoli. Toffoli to get a puck. Toffoli's coming. Toffoli turn around. Try to get a puck behind Korpisalo. To Suzuki. No chance for Suzuki. The puck go back to Suzuki now. Toffoli, Suzuki ran the puck all the way to the blue line. Kulak bring back behind the net to Suzuki. Suzuki control the puck behind the net. Try to get to Toffoli. Cycling the puck right now. Battle. We have 4 guys in Fargo. Lehkonen try to get a puck and got to Kulak. Shoot the puck. No chance to hit the net. Puck will go to Suzuki. Back to Kulak. Kulak right now. Try to get a puck to Toffoli. We have a battle behind the net. We have Bogus try to get a puck in zone. Finally, they did. Columbus coming back. A 3 versus 2 by Columbus. Struggle with puck to bring this. The puck go in the corner. And we have a player for the Montreal fall apart. But finally, the puck go behind Primo. And chasing went out by Anderson. Anderson to collect to Petri, I believe. And the puck get out the zone. Intercept again by Columbus. It's coming. She's the puck. Or go around Domi right now. Control made some speed in the game tonight. Really, Domi at his best. The puck go around Anderson, lose the puck. Finally, Petri try to get the puck outside the zone. Intercept by Werenski. Go in the back door. Position looking, backing. Shoot the puck. Primo try to catch it. The puck go around. Chasing by Petri and Suzuki. The Montreal Canadiens struggle right now. Both players of fatigue. Now controlled by Roslovic. Roslovic control the back behind the net. Go around Petri. Go around and for Kulak, bring it back to the blue line. Shoot in the back door, intercept by the Montreal Canadiens, going to icing the puck. But the Montreal Canadiens, I don't know how long Petri and Kulak are on the ice. 10:47 to go. The shot of 17-11 at that moment. We have icing for the Montreal Canadiens. The puck going to be about that 2-1 Minnesota. Petri some a point. Pitlick has only 8 games. We're getting 25 minutes. It's bad. Dans mes produits are both cancer, you know. Many, I disagree about that. Oh, I'm so much behind. Only time Petri don't dump, the bad puck is gave turn away. Reset right now, winning by the Columbus. Columbus bring the puck to under side. Montreal's coming. Anderson breakaway. Henderson's coming to the left side. He shoot the puck. He shoot the puck, I believe, over the net. But I'm not sure. But Anderson have a great breakaway right there. But could not put the puck in the net. Unfortunately, the Montreal don't pay the puck to underside. Intercept by Korpisalo. Bring the puck in the corner. Gallagher try to get it. Unfortunately, cannot. Patrik Laine is controlling the puck in the corner. Back to D. Now they are coming down the Bogus long stretch pass with maybe Bain. Bring the puck. First one get there is Ritlik. On the side, we shoot the puck. Primo make a slide, pushing a rebound. Now Columbus attacking again. I don't know who make it that. It was Pitlick. Pitlick did a very bad play right there. in front of Primo. Oh, my God. Wow. Now the Montreal dumping the puck all the way, chasing right now for checking the defensive of the Columbus. And the puck go rim to puck to Chinakhov. They go back all the way behind and shoot the puck. Primo make another save with the pad. And the puck go to under the side for the Columbus. Please again, go to the D. The puck go outside the zone. Finally, Montreal is going to control it. Whoop, look at the puck. You better to bring the puck with you, buddy. And the puck finally get out of the zone. Then we go in the defensive side of Columbus. Finally, they get out of the zone. They are coming. Werenski right now kick out the puck to back. Shoot the puck. Romanov make a good save. Romanov continue performing for the Montreal Canadiens. The turnaround by Chariot. They're going to wait for the new players. 8:55 to go at the second period. The shot out 2011. The Chariot right now. Back to Toffoli. Toffoli dump the puck behind Korpisalo. Chasing by Suzuki right there. Suzuki try to get a puck. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened. He lose the puck. Now the Columbus coming now on the offensive side. Ran the puck behind. Stop by the Montreal Canadiens. The puck controlling by the Columbus. Shoot the puck. Primo make a save or they go to underside. And the Columbus continue attacking but dumping the puck. No icing with 8:27 to go. Awesome, Blackhawks. Welcome back. 4-0 Dallas tonight. Awesome. That's a great game for Dallas. Again, inconsistency. The team continue. Boston struggle with the goaltender situation over there. What's gonna go is upset. Earth is ends again. I'm back. I was putting Jimmy Ben. Glenending. Coach, what's happening to the Penguins lately? Cannot score. That's the biggest problem over there. Yeah. Sherry is a good one to listen. Burton as a hat trick. Don't forget to click on the likes. That'd be great. Yeah, I listen sometime. Dan, it's just like for me, I have too many, but I listen. Welcome back, Mr. Roger L. It's one of them. Renault, unfortunately, he struggled for the last 5 games, honestly. But, one reason Pittsburgh been through without the injury, with many injuries. It was one reason, Renault. So it should be on those kind of reason for sure. Why is that the Penguins play better with our other Michael Crosby easier together is, again, the other three guys don't have the same time. The Kapanen, they have not the same time anymore. And that's what's happening. Go behind the net right now by the Montreal Canadiens. Dumping the puck right there, chasing. Keep continuing fighting. Right now, 7:44 to go. We have a Biron join the party in the corner. We have 4 players right there. Biron try to get a puck by Columbus. Get out of the zone. Reset by Chariot. Chariot control the puck. Yo, that D2D. Go back outside the zone. Long stretch pass right now in front of Biron. The puck go back to Anderson for the net. Intercept by the Columbus. They are turn around and they are quick up transition right now with Roslovic. Drop the puck behind. They go D back now. Stop by Romanov. Back to other side. Biron try to get a puck outside the zone. Finally he did. But intercept. No. Werenski keep the puck right there. Shoot the puck. One timer. Great opportunity right now by the Columbus. Please get the puck. Go to the blue line. Roslovic shoot the puck, missed it completely. Werenski recover the puck, bring back to the D, all the way back to Domi. Domi set up, back to the D right there. It's back to the left side over there. controlling puck position of Columbus is very strong tonight. The Domi right now lose the puck by Chariot. Chariot losing, dumping the puck all the way, possible the icing. And that's what was happening at that moment with 6:50 to go at the second period. And they only 20-11 shot by Montreal. We're almost at the end. You're welcome, Roger. Jose Castanel will be all-star replacement, on said. So then we should seriously consider trading Malkin. Until they are in the playoff, I don't think so in our top. But I still believe between Letang and Malkin, Letang stay in Pittsburgh and Malkin's going to Penguin Pittsburgh to the Cats. Is this a power play? What the heck? No. I agree with you. Another bite to Das Danny. Good evening, everyone. Caleb Saul, so welcome back, buddy. I thought on the Jeff Carter resign, I think it's a bit too rich. Not really, Renault. That's the contract they offer now as a center number third. He gave a lot for the. I think he'd bring a lot on the table, not only on number, but the fact he's, the body language, the leadership he has, that I think is a good sign for them. I think the biggest, they have more problem with Jason Zucker about that. I had no problem with a 37-year-old, 36 to give them $3 million. Put the goalie for the third. Clinton said not bad, Kevin, about you. 1-0 Colorado. Ron King said 1-0 Colorado. Thank you for the update. We're going to put this live right now, right there. I would not win another this season. Well, I don't know. Malkin return and Rodriguez production fall to almost zero. Well, that's the point right there. That's what was mentioned. Good luck for Gat1 Renault because I don't think so. He deserves this. Second, Baymore, Abakab, Huberdeau. Hey, Roger, I was waiting for you. And Danny, I'm out of question. Coach, about Montreal is always the same answer. Danny, it's all good, my friend. Rodriguez a wild card and the free agency. Renault, that's the God, le goal, Steve G. Thank you so much for information. Columbus controlling the puck right now. We have 21 shots for the Columbus. We have 6:25 to go in the second period, guys. Now the puck go behind the net. They're chasing by Romanov and Jenner, I believe, the puck winning by Chariot. Chariot controlling the puck right now. Pass the puck in front for Anderson, I believe. I'm not sure. The puck go deep at the zone, chasing by Gallagher. Gallagher turn around, keep the puck for himself. Gallagher check the direction. Chant to under the one, bring the puck all the way to Romanov. Romanov to the blue line. Back the puck back to Hoffman. Hoffman to Gallagher. Change the direction of goal. So Gallagher to Hoffman. Controlling by Hoffman right now to the blue line. Hoffman shoot the puck. Miss the net completely. And the puck go all the way behind the net of the Columbus, and now the puck go to James Bain. Long stretch pass right now by Patrik Laine. Laine drop the puck behind Primo, chasing by Nyquist. Nyquist try to get a puck deep in the zone. The puck go all to underside and rim the puck all the way stop at the blue line by the Columbus Blue Jacket. The puck go to rim the board, battle between Whiteman and the Columbus. The Columbus get the puck in the zone. Shoot the puck in front. Primo make a save, no rebound. That's what we had at that moment with 5:23 to go. Hope you feel better, Roger. Don't feel good to Boston yesterday morning in my arm. I have a fatigue. Sorry to hear that, Roger. Take it easy, buddy. Don't go fishing. I was waiting for you to send me down. You can put it to it. Okay. Because you guys are wild card and French. And see, let's go to bell. Oh, you feel better, Roger. Sorry, I love better my arms. There we go. Lestegard score and Rantanen have an assist on that one. 1-0 Avalanche over at 49 seconds. At least Boston losing. Clinton always find a way to get positive at some point, Clinton. Thanks to let us know. Hopefully, Clinton, you have an amazing, great weekend. And for all the people are in the East, again, we wish you a recovery from the storm. And hopefully everybody is safe in your area. Return for Malkin is better que le temps go younger trade boat. Yeah, the problem with in our tap, I think I watched Letang for the last couple of games. Because I want to have a good evaluation of him. He could be with Montreal Canadiens. Guys, Letang, he's 35 years old. Cora Abraham, thank you so much, Cara Abraham. I really believe in our type. Letang play like a 30 years old, 32 years old. I'm sure you have 3 more years to go. So for me, Pittsburgh, if they lose the tank, they don't have no defenseman after that. So that would be the biggest problem for them. Montreal shoot the puck, saved by Korpisalo. They're bringing the puck to another side. The puck go outside the zone. Now the Columbus attacking, but they don't ping the puck behind Primo, intercept the puck and drop the puck behind the net, and they go all the way up to Pitlick. Pitlick give the puck to another side, chasing by the Montreal Canadiens in front of Columbus. A battle right now. Shoot the puck, by Pesada, believe the puck go to another side, and now they rim the puck all the way to the blue line for the Montreal Canadiens. No there. Have the whistle by the ref. Roger is my friend. Awesome, Cara. Glad to hear that, Cara. Thanks to join us. I'll be nice for you, Cara. RJ is amazing. We love him a lot, Cara. So thanks to join us. Glad to having aboard. The rumor, Jose, because of Montreal with Letang, is because Letang is an ex-customer or client of Ken Hughes with the firm Quatrix Management. A lot of people was with him, maybe relate to the Montreal Canadiens, but I think the best for the Montreal Canadiens to have a guy like Letang, if they sign someone like that. And I'm not sure if Letang want to play Montreal with still in Pittsburgh, but that's the reason, the fact they all relate Montreal Letang, because the situation we can use. Steve G, we call up Mazev and Sikura. Welcome back, Steve, by the way. Same old thing. Yes, Dan, unfortunately, it would be like that for a couple of years if we rebuild or retools. You're lucky, Cara. RG, don't talk to Inotap. Great shot at Lehkonen, by the way. Lehkonen play good with Suzuki and Toffoli. 56 people, thank you. The puck went out, got out by the Montreal Canadiens. And they go all the way back by chasing, went out by Gallagher, possible, or Biron. Biron went out with Anderson. Anderson battled for the puck behind the net, recovered by Columbus. The turn around by pinching by the Montreal Canadiens. The puck go behind Anderson. Anderson with Biron. Anderson changed the direction. Biron pushing, went out in front of the net with the pushing right there. The Columbus Biron right now. We have a battle in front of the net between Karyanov, I believe, and Biron. Show the net. Korpisalo make a save. Another shot. Korpisalo make a save, and we have a rebound. We have a set. Montreal played the 8, 10, 12, 13, 17, 20, 21st, 23rd, 26th in February. New Jersey, Washington. I'll be honest with you, Montreal, and they have 11 games. 3 of them are only for the team play for a good team. The rest is all the team are eliminate at that moment. That's the schedule they have. The next 11 game in February. 8 of them is against Ottawa, Buffalo, Islanders, New Jersey. After that, it's again the 3 of them. One is St. Louis, one is Toronto, and I cannot remember. So it's a good schedule for the Montreal Canadiens in February. See how they're going to respond. Who was a good one? Hit the likes. I love your podcast every night. Thank you so much, Danny. I appreciate a lot. Who is your favorite team? Your Rangers on your calendars. What's the score? Edmonton. Edmonton does not play tonight. Cara. They will lose them all, coach. Gallagher right now between someone to fighting. With Pick. Salut Chantal. What are you doing well? RG is a boot. Ask Cara in a tap. Roughing 4 versus 4. Talking about RG with all the update, guys. I'm coming with. I just talked with someone. I'm supposed to get a software, or someone is doing for me a banner, and that will give all the update automatically with NHL. Really interesting about that. So we're going to do testing this week. So when you watch the game, you're going to see the score pumping every 50 seconds, I believe, or 30 seconds. With the new score in NHL, it's a banner. So we're going to do that. We're going to have also the same thing on NHL. That we try to work on the stat, but it's very complicated. It's very expensive. So, but we're going to hear more about this during the week. So I'm going to maybe some tests next week. Back now, by Columbus, 2:43. Night, Kevin. Have a good night, Kevin. Edmonton played last night, and they beat the Jet. Edmonton played last night, and the Jets also, but Edmonton beat Montreal. Getty Airline a barely holding on them is full. Geslav Renault. Good night, Kevin. Yep. Jake Evan recover the puck right now. Win the battle to Kulak. Kulak to Petrie. Petrie scanning with the puck. Petrie go deep the puck to Anderson. Anderson go around. Anderson go behind the net. Chasing for the puck. Recovering right now by Bogvis in front of Jake Evans. The Columbus try the puck all the way. Intercept by Jeff Petrie. Shoot the puck. A tip in front of the net. No chance to hit the goaltender. The puck go behind the net of Columbus. And Bogvis got hit by Evans. And the Columbus set up 4 versus 4 right now. About 2 minutes to go at the second period. The puck go around, shoot the puck. Primo Macasset with a glove. Puck go back to, I don't know. Petrie recover the puck. Back to Evans. Evans change the direction. Go to the D. And go to reset at that moment. All the way back to Petrie. Petrie went out to the blue line. Keep the puck. Change the direction. Turn around. Drive the puck par Romanov or Hoffman. Hoffman control the puck coming to the offensive side. Shoot the puck. Missed the net barely. Great shot by Hoffman. Great release. He fire. And Korpisalo make a save. And the puck go all the way behind Romanov. Get the puck in front of Primo. Romanov long stretch pass went out to Biron. Not Biron, but possible. The puck go back to Chariot. Chariot turnaround speedorama. Get the puck on the hash mark, battle with him. Finally, Biron cannot get it. The puck go to underside. Columbus gets some pressure by the Montreal Canadiens. But finally, they bring the puck to Voracek. He bring the puck back to Columbus in front of Korpisalo with 1 minute to go at the second period. Columbus went out, try to keep the puck in the zone. They get the puck outside the zone. Montreal bound the puck and the bench. We have 52 seconds to go at the second period. Still 4-1. 0 goals during the second period, guys, so far. Poland show goal scoring skill, but them is not doing him enough. He's frustrated. Yep. Another one we don't talk about. A minute ice time this season. Thomas Chama is 27, Nurse 26, and Werenski is number 3 at 26 with Zeb John. Brent Burns is at 26. 5 of them defensemen play the most minute till I. 4-2 let la fortune. Toffoli score. Toffoli fire a rocket, one-timer shot on the pass of Lehkonen, and the Montreal Canadiens cut the lead from 3-2. Tyler Toffoli. And we're going to reset the puck. Suzuki went out, drive the puck behind. To Romanov. Romanov's coming now. Romanov dumping the puck behind the goaltender. Korpisalo go back recovery right now by the Columbus. Try to get the puck outside the zone. And for the Suzuki, finally the puck go all the way down to Primo with 24 seconds. Romanov used the board to Suzuki. Suzuki control the puck, dumping the puck right now. Chasing right now by Toffoli in the corner. Toffoli try to get the puck right there. Toffoli control with Lehkonen. The puck stick on the corner with 12 seconds to go at the second period. Suzuki is watching as a D-side. And finally, the battle of Nyquist win the battle. Stop by Romanov. And the puck will be at the blue line. Finally get out of the zone. It's going to be the end of the second period. Here we go. We are at the end of the second period. During the second period, guys, we have only one goal, honestly. It's Tyler Toffoli. Score is 9 of the season at 19-19. Wow, 9 to 19-19. Lehkonen got an assist and Nixki. 3 of them are all the points tonight for the Montreal Canadiens. Cut the lead from 3-2. And for this period, the Columbus have a 9 shot on the Primo. And finally, Montreal Canadiens have 8 shot on Korpisalo. So this resume again the score after 40 minutes. We have no power plays on the period. We got only 2 minutes for each team. PK, I believe, and Gallagher. We play 4-for-4. That's resume exactly what happening since the beginning of the game. After 40 minutes, Columbus Blue Jackets 4, the Montreal Canadiens 2. Suzuki 2 points. Lehkonen and Toffoli and Otter have 2 points. Abs got a shot if they can manage the next goal. Go Abs. Steve G said. I agree. Go Abs. Go Mini 3-2. Thank you so much for internet information. Not over yet. Patrick Fan said, boo, Minnesota. Steve, wow, we won a period. Max Zach. That's a good way to say that, Mark. Luc Lafortune, I agree with you about that one over there. Thank you so much, RJ, for your update. I appreciate a lot about this. Yes, we did. Cara mention, and San Francisco just did a touchdown. It's a 17-7. I agree. Luc, great comments from Luc, honestly. I agree, me too, Roger. Echo is Sly. Okay, I've not heard from him on today's, Danny. I don't know. I think could be the snow over there. I have no clue. We don't hear nothing. We don't see him a lot. Is Devo and Poland better? I'm leaning toward Ryan. I know. Swimming and net for Boston. Now, and not upset. Yes, Roger said. You're welcome, Danny. La sirène m'a réveillé solide. (4-0) in Dallas over the Boston Bruins. Again, 20 shot only the start, 4 goal. Seguin, Radulov, Glendening, and Ben. I'll give you an idea, Dallas, the only way they win, and they need those kind of veterans, Seguin, Ben, Radulov. It's not Pavelski and Robinson tonight. The Wild hanging there. Surprisingly, guys, only 12 shots for the Wild over the New York Islanders so far. And Duhaime, Erickson, AK, and Mathieu Boldy. I just love this kid, Mathieu Boldy. And Johnson scored his first of the season, and Brooke Nelson is 14 for the New York Islanders. And Colorado, we are almost at the end of the first period. Only 1-0 for the Colorado. 12 shot Colorado, 6 for the Sabres. Lestagog, the captain, score is 19 of the year, and Mika Rantanen got an assist. Thank you, RJ. Why is Patrik playing anyway? Send them home. That's all the question we have sometime. Jose. Coach put on the board Toffoli name on the not often we score. You're absolutely right about that. That's the only thing we're missing there, but we have to do this for sure. Honestly, I knew. It's just I was waiting for someone to pay attention to my board. If he works or not, if someone pay attention. Look like you do. Just kidding. That's possible, Danny. Johnny Golden, 2 goal, 1 assist. Mizak tonight, 52% second star. Johnny, Mizak, have a great weekend, honestly. Anything on Philadelphia Flyers? Cara, not yet, but they're going to be on the Sailor. Expect a lot of chance for the next couple of weeks, Cara. Great comments about that. Thank you, Coach. I feel happy. Do you see the Varak playing out his contract with the Sash? Will he be moved? I think the Varak is better what he looked like. For me, I feel like he give more. Just right now, he has a bad year like many of them for the Montreal Canadiens. And I would not give up about this kid, honestly. I would just wait, keep him. Of course, coach, especially if I've scored, I make sure to put it up there. Roger, do you want no? But we can give this to him, Mister Danny, for your brother Rogers. Look about that. See, that's beauty. We show him some love. Coach, Montreal does not score much because you don't leave room on your board with shot there. Toast. We have the toast and the house tonight. We missed Putin, by the way. Lehkonen, can we keep him, coach? Honestly, yes. I hope they will. I think Lehkonen is better. Lehkonen guy, I believe, I'm telling you right now, put him on the right place, at the right place. Lehkonen become a better hockey players. I will keep him Lehkonen for me. Dieu Menton, welcome back. Every time I see Dieu Menton in the house, I was thinking about this.
Amen.
Dom is a coach who yell a lot at his player, but in the National League, they turn him out quickly. I don't think so. When do you see Renault Dominic yell at his players? I don't see him with no emotion behind the bench at all. Have a good night, Cara. See you next time. We are always here. Then here's the bone. Jack, leave him alone. Renault thumbs up. Kelly is sleeping. Buffalo 0 and Colorado Avalanche 1 after 20 minutes. Thanks, RG. Well, you have one more year to go, Renault. So after this year, he become UFA. So you're going to get him. You can have him about $3 million, 3.5, and then after that, you're going to get him on UFA. It's all depend, Renault. Honestly, when I said that to Dixon, it's depend what you get in return. So that's the point behind him. Dumb voice is so coarse because he's in the locker room. I think he show up his players. Yeah. in our top. Petrie was never a good defenseman at his end, but made up for it with offense. Now he has nothing to give. Yeah. Andy Kuivula in the house. Sylvain Lessard de retour. I think François will be over. After that, he become under. Yeah, Renaud, that's what I'm listening right now. Yes, Steve. Chris Story did that. I think we have to give credit for Jeff Gordon for the Ranger, what team they have at that moment. Honestly, that's all the product of Jeff Gordon. But Chris Story deserve what he's right now. Learn a lot, and we'll be interesting what he's going to do for the Rangers, where they're going to be a buyer. And how they're going to react will be interesting. What they're going to add on their team for have a better chance to go farther in the playoff. Petrie is now pétrifié. Prochaine range au Montréal est Patrik Laine. Ça pourrait être possible, Sylvain. Je ne sais pas comment ils vont faire ça, là, mais c'est certainement qu'il va arriver. Ils vont changer l'instructeur à un moment donné. Benoît Gros, c'est très bien mentionné beaucoup, Luc Lafortune. Hey, Mr. Individual One, welcome aboard. First of all, Israel, yes, he does. They have two ways. Of course, if he play, get money. If not, the insurance pay for him. One day, show is on the injury list reserve. So, yes, he got his full money until he got retired, or he decided to retire. But at that moment, he got his full salary because he's on the injury list. Now, usually team have its different kind of insurance for the players. They have different percentage on the players, so maybe they would pay a partial of if ever it is. But that's how it works. Patrik Laine connaît game Montreal. Encore une fois, Sylvain, je ne sais pas dans quelle direction ils vont aller. Ça va être sûrement un candidat à un moment donné, Sylvain, en considération quand le Montréal va chercher un nouvel entraîneur. Donc, who coached in Detroit? I think they need that style. It's Bichel. Bichel is a coach Renault in Detroit over there. Price career could be in Joe Bardi. As a good statement, I don't know how Joe Bardi it is. François, but at some point it could be about that. Roger L. Benoit Gros told his coach French Olympics. No, yes, he did a couple of years with that Gros for sure. If goal coach can coach, a lot of them would be bench. Ouais, et Ben est là et laisse. Il est bien là ou on laisse là. Gros LC était GM aussi à Casino. Oui, Luc, il était. Benoît Gros a une très belle une belle route de travail. But right now, and if I can make a mistake right now, I believe at 99.9, I could be wrong. He's worked in American Hockey League and the Tampa Bay Lightning organization. He's very close with Brisebois and Dash. They pay him very well. It's hard to leave the Tampa Bay Lightning when your situation is pretty good. So I'm not sure if Gru will move in Montreal. Could be wrong here, but I feel like there'll be a long shot for him to go in Montreal. Because j'ai vu cette Patrik Laine avant sa maison au Québec, Sylvain. Pour être honnête, Sylvain, même s'il y aurait une job à Montréal, il ne vendrait pas sa maison à Québec. C'est trop proche pour moi. Cooper est là pour longtemps, Luc. Ouais. Patrick has a golf obsession. I'm not sure he would move to Montreal. Il est souvent en Floride en passant. Here we go. We'll go to start the third period. Have a great third period, everybody. Puck winning right now by the Montreal and by the Columbus, but dumping the puck behind the goaltender of the Primo. Go Abs, go. Roger said. Puck go outside zone. Romanov get the puck to the right side to Whiteman, I believe. The puck go all the way back in the zone of the Columbus. A turn around. Montreal get the puck. It's coming. Looking around. Rebound. Great play. Penalty right now for the Columbus for hooking. We are going to a power play for the Montreal Canadiens, the second of the game. And now slowly the Montreal maybe have an opportunity now to cut the lead from 2-1. Charge! Here we go. Montreal taking one now. Bring it back to Whiteman. Whiteman back to Hoffman. Whiteman to Hoffman at the back door. Back to Suzuki. Suzuki to Toffoli. Toffoli control the puck. Missed the puck right there. Ran the puck around the board. Hoffman cannot keep the puck in the zone. The puck go all the way back to Primo. Primo right now. The puck to Hoffman. Hoffman dropped to Whiteman. Whiteman back to Suzuki, I believe, next few seconds. Here we go. Suzuki's coming now. Neutral zone. He's still angling. Shoot the puck behind the net all the way back to under the side. Controlling right now, but battle is doing Columbus dumping the puck. Intercept at the blue line by Lehkonen. Lehkonen back to Whiteman. Whiteman to Toffoli behind the net. All the way up to Lehkonen to the blue line. Lehkonen to Whiteman, and nobody was there. Now Columbus coming down. Breakaway. Columbus coming left and right. Shoot the puck. Over au Primo make a save. A great opportunity for Columbus Blue Jacket. And now the Montreal attacking right now. 4 versus 3. Montreal Suzuki at the kick out the puck. Kid control back. Back again to the left side. And shoot the puck. Korpisalo goal. Korpisalo challenge the puck. Gallagher fire. And Jenner just missed a great opportunity on PK right there. It's coming. Look again. He fire over the shoulder of Primo. And he completely missed the net. Korpisalo on PK. Yes, François. Ce serait fun. Jack Hughes parle avec Patrice Véron. Il est temps de venir à Montréal. Ouais, pas certain que ça va réussir, mais je te comprends, mon Sylvain. Pourquoi is Hoffman on power play? Because that's where you have maybe the best sniper on the Montreal Canadiens. Unfortunately, he play on the wrong side, so go figure. Primo gave the puck to Chariot. Chariot dropped the puck behind. Chariot keep the puck for himself. Chariot turn around. Chariot drop back again to anybody. Oh, my God. 20 seconds to go, power play. How's Korpisalo play tonight? Not too bad. Honestly, 20 shot. Armin on Pope is only time when he is relevant. Yeah, but that's what they signed him up. Is to play on power play. And you have maybe one of the best player with a one-timer shot on power play. And the power play is over. Evan Strang, that was a great opportunity for Montreal to maybe cut the lead, but this not happen. The puck go back behind the net by the Columbus Blue Jacket, dumping the puck in neutral zone. Now the puck go behind Primo. Primo intercept, run the puck around again the board. The puck go outside by Paul Biron, I believe. Paul Biron skating with the puck. Paul Biron control the puck. Dumping the puck, chasing the puck over Wawrinski. First one, it was Dauphin, by the way. I apologize. Wawrinski passed the puck with the hands. Good on the defensive side. And now Columbus recover the puck, kick out the puck to the right side. Shoot by Nyquist, miss the net. Go the puck, go all the way by Columbus. Behind the net, by cycling with the Columbus. Go back to Wawrinski, but finally the puck go outside the zone. Go back to Domi. Domi right now looking the puck. He passed the puck to Nyquist. Dumping the puck behind Primo. And they're going to reset. Roslovic is on the ice. Petri moved the puck to Kulak. Kulak used the board. All the way back to Dauphin. Dauphin to red line. Dumping the puck all the way back. Intercept by the defensive of Columbus. But in front of Lehkonen. The puck go to the left side. Go D for Columbus. They reset behind the net. 16-12 to go at the third period. And remaining for the end of the game. Now the puck go by Columbus. Go to the D. Rim the puck to go to the board. Dumping the puck behind Primo. Primo leave the puck right now by Clegg. Glag tried to get a puck all the way, losing the puck to the blue line by Columbus, dumping the puck behind the net, recovery by Whiteman, I believe. The puck tried to get a puck outside the zone. First one is Columbus, recovery, retrieval the puck, bring the puck behind Primo. Primo bring the puck all the way up to the blue line, and now the Montreal attacking by Suzuki. Suzuki tried to get a puck around. Suzuki get almost interference by the Columbus, and then the puck go to the side in front of Toffoli, and now Columbus attacking by himself. It's Voracek. Voracek lose the puck. It was, and the puck turn around, and by the Columbus bring the puck behind the net of the Primo, and the Montreal recut by Chariot. 15-22 to go. Chariot pass the puck back to Romanov. Romanov down the puck the right side, opposing side, and recovered by Wawrinski. By puck stay in the zone. By Chariot shoot the puck. Saved by Korpisalo. Wawrinski recover the puck. Stop at the blue line by Romanov, missing the puck. Now Laine is coming now. Laine on breakaway, shoot the puck. Primo make a big save. Bad play by Romanov on that one over there. Laine was on breakout. And Primo right now make a good save. What a play by Primo. Romanov make another big save right there. He should read the play better, the rebound better on that one over there. But Primo key de Montreal in the game. 5-on-5 is Hoffman. Nyquist was on the CH. Go Abs, go Nicolas. Yes. Go Columbus, Danny. Yes. Not really. Weber has 5 seasons remaining on his contract with Everson. If Weber returns to injury, Nashville could have a cap recluse. Yes, and I'll talk about that. That's what they are right now on the negotiation between the CPA and the NHL PA and the NHL, and some problem with Nashville. Nashville does not want to do that, so they try to figure out how they're going to fix this. Columbus right now recover the puck. They are coming right away in front of Primo. Back to the blue line. Nobody there. The puck go all the way back on the defensive. We have a delay penalty for the Montreal Canadiens, I believe. Here we go. Korpisalo reached the bench. We are going to be 6 versus 5. And we go. They are coming now. It's Voracek. Voracek lose the puck in the neutral zone. And that's what we're at. Two minutes for slashing. Whiteman. Il n'y a pas passé Québécois qui joue pour Montréal, c'est plate. Je ne trouve pas comme 1991 quand on gagne la Coupe. Ben d'accord avec toi, mon Sylvain. Brimo did what he had to do. François, yes. How many breakaway tonight? 3 or 4. But this one is to kill the goal. We'll see. His voice playing up to expectation. Yes, Renault is doing well. Maybe like a 1 or 2 goal, but like 20-something assists. Honestly, Renault. 5-0 Dallas. Thank you, RJ. Now Columbus coming on power play. And they bring the puck to the board. Laine bring the puck around to another side. The puck go all the way back to the defensive of the Jenner. Jenner to Werenski. Werenski back to Laine. Laine top circle. Laine back to back door. Werenski back to Voracek, I believe. To Laine. Laine set up. Fire. Miss the net. And the puck go outside the zone with 120 minutes and 120 remaining on power play. And we have to reset with Werenski. Werenski pass the puck back to, is it Voracek? I cannot see him. Kick out the puck to Laine. Laine back to Werenski. Werenski to the right side over there. Shoot the puck. Fire. Intercept par le Montreal Canadiens. They are attacking right now. 2 versus 1. Montreal looking. And French net. Hellebu! Montreal Canadiens. Artturi Lehkonen. Artturi Lehkonen score on PK, and the Montreal Canadiens cut the lead from 2 to 1. Lehkonen, his 3rd point of the game tonight. Columbus right now on the power play, still there. Now Montreal attacking again by Dauphin. Shoot the puck over the glass of Korpisalo. Columbus attacking right now. Almost intercept by the Montreal Canadiens. The puck go deep in the zone. Behind Primo. Chariot dumping the puck again. Chasing by Montreal. 6 seconds to go remaining on the power play. Korpisalo making a mistake in front of Suzuki. Recovered by Nyquist. And Nyquist right now skating with the puck. We are even strength at that moment with 12 minutes to go at the 3rd period. 4-3 Columbus. The puck go behind Primo. Primo back to Romanov. Romanov turn around. Romanov keep the puck before himself. Go hiding behind Primo. Turn around right now in front of the Columbus. They're attacking. Romanov right now. Keep the puck. Fake it. Romanov dump the puck behind the defensive of the Columbus. And then turn around by the Columbus. Long stretch pass right now in front of Columbus. In front of Romanov. The puck go behind the net. Romanov shoot the puck. The puck by the Columbus. Turn around now. We're going to Dauphin skate with the puck. Dauphin to the blue line. And offensive side. Dauphin looking. Run the puck around to the other side. Shoot the puck by Gallagher. Korpisalo make a save. Go back right there. The Chariot tried to reach the puck, but unfortunately not done. We have another bowling staff between Dauphin and someone else for Columbus. And the puck go out. Not sure who got hurt for the Columbus. But the puck go behind the net, and they are reset right now. 11 minutes to go at the 3rd period. A long stretch pass by Columbus. Intercept by Whiteman. Whiteman to Montreal. Keep the puck right there. Back to Glagu. Glagu on the back door. Shoot the puck. Korpisalo make a save. Reset right now. Try to get the puck in front to Glagu. And the back door again. Intercept in front of the net. Missing right there. Battled by Gallagher. We have Biron and Gallagher on the ice, I believe. Behind the net. In front of the net. Missing right there. Go back around. Shoot by Jake Evans to Gallagher. Gallagher looking. Turn around. Gallagher behind the net. Battle for the puck. Gallagher constant attacking. Back to Glagu. Glagu looking. Shoot in front of the net. Tip by Jake Evans. Shoot the puck. Korpisalo make a save with the glove. Little shot by the Montreal Canadiens. Glagu back now to Jake Evans. Turn around right there. By Anderson. Shoot the puck. Enter. Shoot the puck by Montreal Canadiens. Continue attacking on defense on the offensive side. Back door. Shoot the puck. Korpisalo make a save. Rebound. Intercept by Montreal because Columbus. The puck stop at the blue line by Glagu again. We consider attacking by Montreal Canadiens. Finally, puck go outside. Now Columbus come here. 2 versus 1. Rip the shot and score. Sack. Hey, Ali. Ça va comme ça. Hein, ça a déjà été un peu mieux, Ali. Wow. Unbelievable. Igor Pereira in the house with Ali Saint-Martin. Welcome, both of you. I don't I know I'm speechless because I don't know what to tell you. Like Montreal did everything. Unbelievable. Go Abs, go Nicolas. Yes. Here we go. Jeff Petrie now with the puck. Petrie's kidding with the puck. Where the puck is going to go, we'll see. Petrie said, no, I'm going to go D2D. Long stretch pass right there. Intercept by Hoffman. Hoffman back to Petrie behind Primo. Petrie's going hiding. Petrie now back to Hoffman. Hoffman skating with the puck. Hoffman skating with speed. A neutral zone. Kick the puck to the right side. But Dauphin try to get it to Hoffman. Dauphin just hit the board. Said, wait, we have a board here. I have to stop. Now Columbus get out of the zone. Dumping the puck behind Primo. Primo let the puck intercept the puck. Primo drop the puck behind Romanov. Romanov used the board to back together. Go kick the puck outside the zone. Reset by the Columbus Blue Jacket. Dumping the puck in front of Montreal on the defensive puck. Rebound missed the net by Columbus. Another good opportunity. The puck go back. We have a penalty for Montreal. And going to be a third power play goal by the Columbus. Romanov get a penalty. Wow. Great shot on the goal, Renault. In a tap, wide. Coach puts a good name up. It's coming. I was just looking for the name. It's funny you said that. The time you said that, 5-1 Boston Bruins, by the way. I was looking about how many goals he got. 1-1, the Sabre Buffalo just score. Dylan Cousins score, guys. Dylan Cousins is on my team, on my fantasy hockey ESPN. I'm doing very well again this week. Let's go another PK goal with Francois. Look at that front between Lehkonen effort and skating compared to Toffoli. Toffoli does not care, no effort. To be honest with you, Andy, sometimes you have to compare the player with how they play their game. Toffoli never been that kind of player with skating like Lehkonen or the intensity. Lehkonen, like Pacioretty, or those kind of sniper, like Kessel, are not a forechecker. They are the guys snipe the puck and they shoot the puck, and they are really accuracy their shot. So I understand what you try to tell me, but that's the kind of player they're waiting, and when they get a chance, that's where they score. So comparing like Lehkonen, Jake Evans, and many other players in NHL, that's the forechecking. Go. But that's the reason why. Because their skating is not, you cannot ask a skater like Lehkonen, like Toffoli to go 80 miles per hour. He's not the kind of player he make the NHL. Many of them are, by the way, in NHL, but I can understand your point. Again, I'm not reflect like he's not lazy or lazy. I just reflect the type the player is. That's it. Cole, don't forget Columbus goal, but he forgot the Montreal. Yeah. What does That's what I was trying to explain. That's my point. I don't say lazy, no lazy. I just try to speak the player like compared to Lehkonen. I was trying to make a comparison between Lehkonen and Toffoli. By the way, félicitations Nicolas. Finalement, t'es revenu. Puck go outside the zone by Columbus, dumping behind Primo. 1:12 to go on the power play for the Columbus. They are right now 30 shots on the ice. Go Abs, go Samuel. Ma saison recommence. Tant mieux, Nicolas. Content au moins le hockey va recommencer au Québec. Vous méritez d'être sur la glace. Coach, if Montreal trade Weber back to Nashville, they return, then Nashville doesn't pay him. Montreal hold the card here. It could do that in our tap, honestly, if you play at the back door. And you can request a pick and return. That's a little bit in our tap. The situation with that in our tap is a little bit like I will give you an example like Seabrook right now with Tampa Bay right now. Seabrook is with the Tampa Bay, but he's on a long-term injury reserve. We saw Pat Datsyuk with Arizona. I just tried to give you some trait where a player never played for the team. He's on injury reserve, and that's happened. So example like Nashville can get him, put him on the injury reserve list, and whatever the money is, because at some point he got only 3 million, 1 million, 1 million, 1 million. So it's about 17 and maybe like $20 million they save. They maybe spend $5 million in return. They lose maybe a pick, maybe a third round, fourth, fifth round pick, whatever they're looking for. But that's a good point. Hi, Patrick. Please hit the likes. Thank you so much, Roger. How are you? Patrick fan, les fans have the for Vincent will come defense. Gallagher right now try to get a puck in front of the net. The puck go around. Battle between Gallagher and Jake Haven possible. I'm not sure the puck go outside the zone. Intercept right now by Glag drain the puck behind the net. Chasing by Dauphin. Dauphin hit again. I'll be honest with you. I've never been a I've never been a big fan of Laurent Dauphin, but I have to give credit for him. He worked hard. He worked very hard. The puck was all the way back to Wawrinski, be possible to peak. The puck turn around by the Columbus Blue Jacket, and they dumping the puck behind Primo. Chasing one out between Petrie, possible. Turn around by the Montreal Canadiens, dump the puck and the fence at 30-29. Weber would cost Montreal $6 million to buy out. It would be 500 the same cap for 7, I think. But you don't have to buy him out. That's my point. Look, why to buy him out? Why do you would like to do that? It's just let him go on your injury reserve. It costs them nothing. It's zero. So I know you talked about this last time, but why you want him to? Why do you want Montreal to buy him? Weber out. Toffoli deserve to be more at Anderson, Gali, Petrie. Good, you, Ali. I'm back. Welcome back. Good. Hi, Kelly. Again. I have TV timeout, guys, with 5:22 to go. Let's down Ving and what's going on around the league. The Boston losing tonight 5-1 against Boston, against the Dallas Star. The Wild are still winning right now 3-2 over Islanders. And the Sabres, guys, at the halfway of the game, it's 1-1. Steve G, what's going on with your team tonight? Tomorrow they play at home. Fan will be there. Awesome. I think even before Anderson, my team. Renaud Selma, c'est OK. Drouin va-tu revenir pour le prochain match, le 8? Non, Nicolas. Il est out pour 3 à 6 semaines, Nicolas. Primo make a save. Just let you know, tomorrow night, we don't have live streaming. Tomorrow night, coach is out. You need to be abs coach, Clinton. Wow, Ron. Thanks for information. Thank you so much, Clinton. Hopefully you enjoy. Now, Montreal try now to the neutral zone. Try to puck deep the puck behind the Korpisalo. Chasing went up at Anderson. And from the peak, I believe the puck turned around. Bang. Patrik Laine lobbed the puck all the way out in the neutral zone. Dumping by Domi. And then you have a Nick West possible. The puck go behind the net by Romanov. 4:55 to go. Romanov control the puck. Pass the puck to the right side. Intercept by Columbus. Laine. Shoot the puck behind the net of Primo, going to have a new player for the Columbus Blue Jacket with 4:43 to go in the first period. At the third period, the Montreal Canadiens 3 and the Columbus 5. Xavier controlling the puck all the way on the defensive side of the Columbus. Turn around. The Columbus coming now. 4 versus 1. The Columbus 4 versus 1. Shoot the puck. Primo make a save. Rebound. Another rebound. Another fire by Columbus. Another puck goes on the side. Kulak comping the puck. Blue outside the blue line. Great opportunity. We have another TV timeout. Go Abs, go. Colorado 2-1. Talking about them, right? That's good, coach. No screaming for the Leaf game up to what time? I would see that here, my brother, extra baby. Don't find my niece, well, baby. Doesn't really need this all baby. We look very tired. That's good, coach. No streaming for the leave. 2-1 Colorado. Toffoli deserve an extra million mark. Anderson for the extra 7 of 7 points. An extra 3 million mark. Lehkonen for 7 points. Kadri with 59 points. It's okay, Kelly, protect you. Wow, 4 score. New Hook and Dylan Zikura just called back up. Got that. We have a TV timeout here, guys. C3 Luca. Go Abs, go Patrick Fan. San Francisco 17, 4:13 to go. Charge, Patrick. Go Abs, go Nicolas. You guys, you're ready to rock and roll. Charge. 2:45 to go. The Rams are at the line of 12. And they are right now looking for a 1st and 10. The puck go behind the net of the Columbus. The puck go on the crowd. 4:07. At which moment do you believe the Montreal Canadiens is going to remove the goaltender? Go Abs, go to game. SKN76 LOL. It's coming soon. It may be not be a good be a hand pass. Puck right now in the neutral zone. Columbus attacking right now. Go behind the net. No goaltender for the Montreal Canadiens. Empty net. Right there. Empty net. Primo is on the bench. Montreal attacking right now. Controlling the puck. Good puck back over there. Montreal in the back door. Rip. Fire. Korpisalo make a save. Toffoli bring the puck to Whiteman, to Hoffman. Rip again. Shoot. Miss the net. Toffoli one more time. Bring the puck behind the net. And Suzuki miss the net. And the puck go all the way outside the zone by Hoffman. All the way back to Whiteman. 3:18 to go. And the third period. Great opportunity for Montreal. Whiteman drive the puck behind. And by Biron, I believe Biron scanning the puck. Biron kick out the puck. And for the Montreal Canadiens, dumping by Columbus. Jake Petrie did not do anything about Ono there. Icing the puck, and we have to reset at the right side of Korpisalo. 32 shot. Kadri, good is good. Welcome to the channel. B-Mitch, who's B-Mitch? B-Mitch, welcome to the channel. B-Mitch, all right. B-Mitch, welcome. Puck went out behind the net. Montreal, Anderson. Anderson controlling the puck. Turn around. Anderson shoot the puck. Still make a save. Recovery right now for the Columbus. Dumping the puck. Possible liquid shoot the puck. Back to Laine. Laine score. This is the end of the game. 6-3. An empty net. Here we go. We are going to add the 29 loss of Montreal Canadiens on the regular time. 6-1 Dallas. Boston don't do well tonight. A lot of work to do for Jeff Gordon, and can use Deschamps last game with the Abs. Vegas. It's not a bad idea, Vegas. I think they should let him go. No bucket again, Mark. I lost my bucket. But our game tonight, yesterday, I guess, Jeremy asked something. Ellie, yes, my only friend, and Francois. Well, we will try. Montreal be on vacation, guys, for the next 7 days. 8 days, they're going to be back at February 8th. 1:49 to go at the period. I think Vegas, I agree with you about that one over there. I think it would be time for them to do that. I understand that's not anything. I understand it's not him the biggest problem and all of them. But sometimes it's better to have, let him go and changing two of them, maybe 2 or 3, finish with Luke Richardson, looking for a new cove next year, new players, and go from there. 3-1 Colorado. Thank you in our tap. And run. Miko, are we gonna win 15 games this season, Francois? I don't know anymore. In a 4-1 prediction for me, for you 3-2. Thank you so much in our tap. 7 days with no blowout. That's what we do with time. Less of 1 minute. Columbus tried to top the puck, tried to score a 7-1, another 7. We'll see if they can. The puck go down the side. Columbus missed the shot, missed the net. The puck go to the left side to try to get one more. And now Montreal cannot figure out what to do there. Pressure of Columbus all over the Montreal Canadiens. The puck go to Bourgvis. Bourgvis try to get a puck, intercept on the Montreal Canadiens. And now the puck turn around, get a girl right now, pushing someone. And with Robinson, Gallagher is frustrated. I'm 5-0 in our tap. Go Avs, go Nicolas. Ouais, ils peuvent pas faire ça, mon Nicolas, mais coach, no Montreal for a week. He said, yeah, Kelly, Montreal is out until February 8th. Los Angeles King, the Los Angeles Ram just kicked a field goal at the end of the fourth quarter. And this game is over, guys. Wow. Korpisalo make a big save at the end against Whiteman. Okay. Next, as we say, 5 goal less. Lat Montreal, no leave. In a tap, ask a coach, I'm 5-0 today. I need a recruit to join the league. Danny Sikali will be glad to have you. Look at Petri eyes. So last look, yes, we just saw that. Look at my picture from Maple Leaf. Here we go. Final score in Montreal at the Bell Center. The Columbus Blue Jackets 6. The Montreal Canadiens 3. The shot should be 36. 34, I believe. It's over right now. The Islanders losing 3-2, but they are on power play. And the Colorado winning went out 3-1. Ratanen have a goal, the last one. Will Joel Bichard come back to end coach in Montreal? I don't think so. But Arenberg is all coming up in that Petri. Yes, exactly. I guess. Great comments. Wow. Obviously, again, my friends, the Montreal Canadiens fans, I wish I could be more entertaining, more fun. But what's going on with Montreal, it's very, very hard. It's going to be another long second half of the season. And Montreal, that's what you do so far. And the Rams just intercept the ball, or they recover the ball. And the Los Angeles Rams are going to be on Super Bowl with Coach McVie. Again, Donald, we have to see what's happening. And you can see Shanahan completely no words. Miller just celebrate with the coach. We're going to see the play. It's the quarterback for the 49ers. Looking right now, change the direction. He's got toggle, threw the ball to enter. When he threw the ball like that, and it go over, and it goes straight in the hands of the Rams players, and this is over. The Rams going to be on Super Bowl. If you put your money on the Rams and the Super Bowl, the Bengals at the beginning of the year, you will make a lot of money. Don't forget with Israel in our top. Qui aurait pu dire que ces deux équipes seront préservées pour moi? Can I get happy about them because at least did Fiera score yet? Non. Bonne nuit, Ellie. Merci d'être venu ce soir. I'd try at least, but the good attending is simply not very good. I agree, Roger. Tu imagines si ça arrêtait les Patriots des Bucks? Oui, mon Nicolas. Bengal was huge underdog. Gally probably put a few K on his Bengals. Did you see the Price press conference? Yes, I listened. It was very quick. The Ab are not good. Carlos, welcome back, Carlos Benavides. I agree with you about that one over there. Salut, Ali. Good night, Ali. C'est quand vous prenez off, coach. Ça va être allé juste à la fin de la saison, aller. Je prends des soirées, là, mais comme une couple de semaines, là, ça va aller au mois de août, je crois. That could be boring Super Bowl run. Demain, aller. That on his press conference, he did not seem too confident. No, Vegas. Pas de problème, Ali. Not really. You know, it's a little bit like he stirred the pot, right? Vegas, yes, possible. We'll see our feeling, how we can rate. Doctor would tell me, and I would like, it was not like really a guarantee answer. So, unfortunately, that's happening. Thank you, Ali. It's hard to watch these games alone, yes. Very not easy. Maybe Patrik can be part of the halftime show at the Super Bowl. Est-ce qu'il y a des prix de vacances une semaine depuis... Non, pas encore, Nicolas. Ça va arriver sûrement. Je m'en vais à Montréal pour le choix... Pour la... Les... voyons. Je m'en vais à Montréal pour le NFL, le draft. Après ça, je vais aller voir deux cliniques de coach. Puis après ça, je vais quitter. Mais je vais continuer à en faire un peu, là, mais pas comme régulier, peut-être 1 ou 2 fois par semaine durant l'été du mois d'août. En septembre, je vais recommencer un peu. Puis ça va recommencer vraiment là, au mois de septembre. Là. Yep, 2-0 visit USA. François, what is the Canadian name on board? The third name is not there. Normalement, je vais aux cliniques de coach Luc. Je vais sur la ligne nationale, puis après, je vais dans le coach's site. Mais des deux dernières années, c'était cancellé. Je ne sais pas s'ils vont le faire encore cette année, là, mais ça arrive, c'est tout le temps à Toronto. What interesting Super Bowl year, RJ. Clinique de OK, au moins, on va voir le Canada à la World Cup. François, what we will do a Muppet Show. And finals 56 championships Sunday, February 13. Repêchage, mon Renault. Johnny Golden said, Pisala, Poland, and Pitlick, 3 lowest to wide. The Minnesota Wild just scored. Pas de clinique, look, no. No score. What's going on there? No goal. Sorry about that. It could be Carlos. Second could be another one, but I don't know why. If Montreal don't get the first pick, I don't know why they will trade him. I will keep him, but I agree with you, Reno. That's my point, Reno. But I will not trade him for the third round pick or something like that. And a second round pick also. Le draft, ça va être pas pire. Non, ça va être le fun. À Montréal aussi. À Montréal, about 1 year too early. I know that. I don't get Sham sitting the kids. I don't know how he protect other players. Yeah, Carlos. Do they need to put a back tracker to draw? No. What they are doing right now in NHL, guys, is they have a data, a, a, a chip inside the puck now. So every puck in NHL have a chip inside the puck. Every player have a chip inside the pants now. So the NHL get a lot of track number with the data. So the analytic people get a lot of information now by the puck and by the players. So you can hear the speed, you can get a lot of data really deep now in NHL. Um, this is the first time they do this in NHL. Um, to do those kind of tests from the puck and from the for the players have that kind of chip. And at some point, the next couple of years, I believe those stuff will be informative. It would be and inform the people, the fans, or those kind of informations during the game. You're going to hear about the every kind of information. Here we go. Minnesota Wild score. Kaprizov. This is going to be two pick for Lehkonen, first and second round pick, and not upset. Dooney put break drop target drawing against her. This is going to fire away. Let's just hope it's not anything smaller than modern. That's my big man Gordy. Yes, Vegas about that. Coach, if they are not fired Sham at this point, would they let him finish out the year? If they don't fire him, they will keep him until the end of the year. Sham, après se sortir de la ligue trop soft, look at why fired Sham may as well get a good pick in the draft. They should put a camera in the park. Interesting perspective. Buffalo 1, Colorado 3, cool in our tap. Put camera on the player and let what's up, Coach Dawson Sport Corner is in the house tonight. Yeah. Dawson, we thought also about that one over there. Hopefully doing one, Mr. Dawson. Peter Park is back. I was not aware of that. Too many injury plus losing Price and Weber story of the ab season. I agree with you, John. Thanks for joining us tonight, John Sheridan. At the end of the day, John, they never recovered from the playoff last season. That's the story, like you said. It's an accumulation of different circumstances all together. And yeah, it's not only them. It's like no many team will do better at the end of the day. If you miss your best defenseman, your best goaltender, and your players just get out of those kind of series and the playoff, plus the injury you get with the good, your good players like Edmondson, and then you got Gallagher, and everybody got injured during the beginning of the season. You cannot win. It's almost like impossible, right? So, you're absolutely right about that, John. They need to put Cole Caulfield back in Laval and let him really more down develop. Not a bad idea, Carlos. I agree with you. Caulfield is one of the best forward. Leave him upstairs. I think Cameron keep breaking. Oh, it was just blue video run. You're welcome, John. Looking back, maybe keeping Junior would be a good idea. But as the fans, they have to look in the mirror. I'm surprised in our time they did not do it yet. I think at some point they tried at the beginning of the year, if I can call it like TNT, whatever it was. I think the first couple of games they tried to do a throne from behind, but I'm not sure. But I think that'd be great if they have a throne where I still believe me is you should have those kind of the camera like that. I don't know, 3 of them, 2 of them, I don't know, where you can carry on them on the top, and then you can shift your TV and with a camera you want to watch. So some prefer maybe a Tron 1 and a Tron 1 cover from the top or behind the bend or behind the glass, whatever it is. I think that would be great to do that kind of stuff. Or yes, exactly, Renaud. To break away to easily the player. Yeah, some information like that. Or if you are at home, you want to have a specific camera on the Nick Suzuki example. But the camera you request follow Nick Suzuki all the shift, everywhere. And you can put at the same time all the data. The time is on the ice, the chance, everything like that. Those kind of information on analytics is entry zone, exit zone, passing, intercept, at them, everything. And you can have those kind of information if you want a specific player, whatever it is. We have 6 minutes to go, and third period for the Anya calendars. The Minnesota 4 Islanders 2, and that will be the first time since they got a slump of last the 11 game, I believe. Islanders they're going to lose back-to-back game. Honestly, coach, it would be cool if Roy become coach for the Ab. It win the Stanley Cup next year. Last time we won that in '93. Yeah, but we'll see. I'm not sure how they can do that But you never know. Stay tuned for the warm-up show tomorrow. Kelly. Would you remove outside for OT? Would you remove OT offside? I never thought about this, honestly, Renaud. Um, the problem with that part of it is because you can leave a players all the way at the end zone, and that will completely not be right, I believe. It could be that way, John, also about Hua. Um, he has to burn that bridge, yes. Yeah, I understand, Danny, your point of view about that one there. Yeah, but I think Guy Carbonneau is also like done with coaching about that. I think for me, you renew this with new coach, a French coach at 40, 45 years old, have experience a little bit. At least a mix of coaching, like, I don't know, Pascal Vincent grow together. Guy Boucher could be good together. Something like that. Yeah, me too. I really like the way he talk a lot, John. And the last couple of years, he really learned the another side of coaching. I always said the mindset, the communication, the relationship. He really learned those kind of the personalities and learning about goals, everything like that. I think to become a coach in NHL at any level, could be junior, you travel, you need to learn those kind of information to teaching your kids and the players. Like example, I think one coach nobody talk a lot is Dallas Higgins. Have a chance, the possibility to meet him a lot, but also study him a lot. And Higgins is really about that. You can see he have a better success now in NHL because he understood it's not about anymore the hockey game. It's about the human being, the players, know the group, the culture, the goals, the preparation, everything like that. And he talk all the time for the players. He talk try to win the day today. That's it. We don't talk about the if we make the playoff. We don't talk about how many wins. We don't talk about the next team. We only try today to win your day. And as a coach, as the players, and as a team, when we say we try to win your day, he talk about to develop the Islander score. He talk about the developing, get better, and to as a hockey coach, as the players, everything like that. So he really built a culture of win you day, and I think you can see its friends inside that team, and they become better this year. So very interesting to see that. Hi, Kaden Jenkins, welcome back. Long time. I don't know Vegas about Bouchard Saint Louis. Martin Saint Louis does not do hockey allowed anymore. And Cabo does not coach anymore for many years, 10 years now. But I don't know. C'est Edgebundler Bridge with Joel, and now he has Bear back. And I mean Cabo for face-off. We need a missionary coach and not a cerebral coach like Demercer. Talk French, bad boys. All right. Thank you, French. Bad boys. Chris Nolan is a good coach, emotional guy. The best was emotional. Look, see you, Otro, can I hear? Minnesota 4 and Islanders 3. Yeah, he was a good coach. I want Nyland, Renault. Yeah, well, Chris Nyland is over now. Nyland is what, 64, 65? Never coached for he never been involved with hockey anymore for the last 10 years. He have a really bad setback, Nyland, and like 7, 8 years ago, Nyland have a really difficult time in life, and other players in the past helped him a lot. So Chris Nyland, unfortunately, it's not working anymore. Yeah, Nyland. Welcome back, Mr. Adam. Yeah, Knuckles. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Adam. Surprised a lot, Adam, right? About McNabb. Empty net went out for the... I would love to hear Nyland rip into my pet, Renaud. Je pense pas, par contre, que Richard devrait finir la saison comme coach quand Chum, le monde veut plus jouer pour lui. Ouais, c'est ça qu'on parlait un petit peu avant Bad Boys. D'après moi, il devrait l'enlever de là. Nally a tout pogné no fair. I would send a limp punch every player. That would be really bad. Hi, Adam. Glad you are back. I have to block many Leaf fans tonight. Now your turn. Go that tell me Smith or Theodore are gone. Smith. Oh, Islanders all over Minnesota right now. The Islanders attacking 6 versus 5. 1 minute to go. Wow. Should shoot the puck and not play too much. They have to open up some money at some point. Wow. Islanders constant attacking. 41 shot Islanders on Kakkonen tonight. Let's see, for example, the Canadiens get extremely lucky and are able to draft right this year, a better out next year. Where do you see him next year future with the team? Right there between second line and Vegas. That's not a problem with that part over there. Renault, I agree with you about that. Coach, they resigned Thompson because they already know they were not going to resign Leonard or François. Yeah, but Thompson is 25 years old, right? So, and the NHL now, Adam, they need 3 goaltender. So they want to be sure they have the backup in case they need him. Demande à Carbo, Danny, ce qui pense de Allen, anybody encore aujourd'hui. I think Vegas, he can keep all 3 together. They can play on the wing. That's not a problem if you have to. Also, it's better sometimes at young age start as a winger. So Vegas, like Team Canada, they did that. John Gregor, welcome aboard. Depth. It's all about depth, Adam. $16.4. I don't know why you want to bring Chris Nyland. Chris Nyland is not do okay anymore. I don't know why you try to bring Chris Nyland. He's not a coach. Chris Nyland does not know anything about hockey anymore. He's not an expert as a coach. You have to put both the right place right now. Not a problem of them. Shoot a puck. 7 seconds. One more time. Wide again. The Wild win again. 4-3 tonight over the 45 shot for Islanders tonight. Wow. The Wild are legit a real. Great performance of Kakkonen tonight. Wow. What about the Newton? I will be back shortly. In our tab, Jean Krieger. Yep. They all ran out 1 or 2 game of the winning, beat a lot of record, Steve, the Avalanche. The most win in 1 month, the most win at home. Should the rest linesman be paying more in NHL? I don't know. Yegor, yeah, 4-3. Yeah, but don't exist anymore, those kind of slap, everything like that. It was the old time. Anymore, you cannot do anything. Like I said earlier, Dan, I think that conference was just the blah 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 and stir the pot with no exactly date, exactly situation, and just politically put it answer, and we'll see what happening. But look, yeah, he should be inside that bad boy for sure, Suzuki. Yeah, on the flip side, I guess this is because the league does not allow this. That's the rules from the league. So when they sign contract with the league, I'm sure they cannot do any social media. They cannot do any interview, and they are one thing they are cannot do when you sign a contract. You work in NHL as a referee linesman. So them, it's not them. It's honestly the league. Bottom line, we need emotion in Montreal. Yeah. Can Montreal improve? What the young kids, the young players should improve with experience wise, right? But like improve, I don't think so. But I think deep down, he still want to be abs. I think he probably have want to think. Well, like I said, like what I mean, like he did not say, "I'm coming back March 15. I want to be sure and be ready." And it's all about we'll see how my knee I will continue my repetition. I will see how my knee look like, and I would like to come back before the end of the season. And it's like again, it's like I did not learn more today at what we did not know before that. It's just assuming if everything looking good. It's assuming if it's happening that way, we're going to do that. Everything like that. Yeah, nothing. So I'm be back March 1st, or I don't want to play all year long. I'm going to focus for next season. But you want to be sure he's reestablished at 100. A little bit worried about if the knee will be back like he was before, and all the kind of stuff like that. They talk about the situation with Weber during the playoff at the end of the season, how mentally, how he feel bad for Weby and everything like that. But again, it's not like you, me, and everybody else cannot tell me right now Price play February 15 or March 15 or April 15 or he's not back at all and he's going to wait all summer and be ready for next year. I want to be a Montreal Canadien. I'm going to be ready for game number 1, season 22-23. All stuff like that, I did not hear nothing about that. So I was not impressive like, wow, or, they was not try too much about talking about the mental illness. They don't want to go on that. It was all about the injury, the knee, everything like that. Exactly about that one, Bad Boys. So they are in negotiation or find a way, Bad Boys, to have an agreement between the NHLPA and the Nashville and the contract people. So that's what they are. Can Montreal fans be patient? No, look. Last was again the Blue Jackets, 5-4. Johansson was in the net. Wow. All right, coach. Chat. Have a good night, Danny. You all right? Yes, Danny. The only way this team move forward in April is when they take a modern approach to the game and play a fast-scoring team and not really on the player who cannot score. It's not why the fans pay too. Yes. Go. We are on the same page. Go. Yes, we are. Yeah, it's a little bit like that, Bad Boys, Vegas. Pas vrai ça. Je comprends pas, Luc. This isn't a tough, but I believe in Montreal, Igor. We have to get there for sure. RG Carolina 2 and you told me this earlier. I never changed the score. That's what you tell me. Check the cat if the Weber. It's not important. Look. The Weber is on the injury list. That's what I said earlier. It's not changed anything. His injury list is right there. If you stay on the injury list, that's not a problem. If he get retired, if he decide to get retired, Nashville get a slam about that. They got hurt by a salary cap. Because that's a part of the contract negotiation between Montreal and Nashville. If he was retired before the end of the contract, so Montreal cannot take advantage of that part of there. The problem is they never mentioned he was retired because an injury make end of his career. That's the biggest problem about that. So they try to figure out if Nashville is going to be penalized or not about the salary cap if he decides to be retired. So possible Weber and everybody is going to be make a game where he will stay on the injury list and be not retired until 3-4 more years, or the NHL is not going to penalize Nashville, or Montreal could return Weber and Nashville, and then he can retire Nashville his salary cap. So you have different situation they can fix. The game was not that bad, only by 3 Blackhawks. Le cap est toujours là. A good night in a tap. It's going to go up from here anyway. Good night. You're welcome, Vegas. Look forward to see you next time, buddy. Yeah, but the salary cap does not change. He's on the injury list. Whatever is $23 million or $2 million, $6 million, look, the salary cap does not change. He's on the injury long term. And when you go there, it gave that money back to the team. The team can use that money for other things to do. So it's not hurt Montreal at all. He can be hurt or he can be retired. Montreal is fine. If he retire, the Nashville lost 4.9 on the salary cap. That's the biggest problem. It's not Montreal. Montreal is, that's not changed anything. Yeah, but the penalty will be just $1 million in 2 or 3 years. Yeah, no penalty, guys. I don't know where you're coming from with those kind of stuff like that. Good night, Ron. Oh, not a blow out Blackhawks. No, it's just did that start right away, Blackhawks. You know, the end, the score at the end does not show exactly, but it's just like it never been close. Thank you, Dan. Sorry about that. Have a good night, bad boy. See you next time, buddy. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Not a problem. Oh, are some Blackhawks? You're welcome. Run with Kings. I think we're going to go also for me, 10:15. We're going to prepare the weeks. We have a couple of things to do. So we would like to wish you, thank you so much for joining the Hockey Nation Live Show tonight for another live play You're a cute bad boy. We appreciate it. Thank you to join us tonight. We look forward to the next time. Until then, we wish you an amazing, great weeks. Whatever you do, remember, you have greatness inside of you.
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the...
Hold on. I'm going to answer back to Luc. Look, no. Le cap hit, but because he's sur la liste des joueurs blessés, ça change rien au salary, au cap hit. Ça change rien. Montréal peut avoir un autre joueur à cause que son salaire est gelé sur le cap hit. Donc, ça ne change rien, Weber. Ça l'augmente pas, ça ne change pas, ça decrease ou increase. Son salaire est out sur le 81,5. C'est pour ça que Montréal a 92,4 millions de dollars présentement. Parce que ça comprend Price, ça comprend Weber. C'est pour ça que ça marche comme ça. Je comprends pas. Tu essaies de me dire des choses que j'essaie de comprendre. J'essaie pas de comprendre. Oh, awesome. Igor, do you live and where do you live? In Brazil? Good night, François. Do you live in Brazil? Or do you live in USA? 94 injuries. Good night, Randy. Good night, Blackhawks. Awesome, Igor. What's the record? Is 8-29-7, Raven. Welcome back, by the way. All right. I'll talk to you later. Look about that. Good night. Say good night, Nicolas.
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
Yes, you have greatness inside of you. Yes, you are amazing. And yes, we're going to wish you an amazing, great weeks. And until then, one, be sure, be well, be healthy. And of course, try to find a way to not only dominate your day, find a way to dominate your year 2022. Have an amazing, great night, everybody, and great weeks. Good night, Nicolas. Good night, Igor. Bon dia. It's in bon dia. Bon noche. Good night, Steve, Raven, Luc. Good night, Lucky. Good night, RJ. Good night, Jose.
Started. Don't like the feeling that I've been fooled, deceived, and so misguided.